big special guest, good guests on here, but we definitely got some big air shit. Like, I mean, like some shit that's big air. You know what I mean? We already know what we do. Obviously, you know, already know Sister Taleah. You already know this is brought to you by Glockaware, sponsored by City of Dreams. You already know what it is. But you know, we let our guests introduce themselves. So you know what I mean, I'm gonna let you talk your
I'm a
shit.
Terry.
Let everybody know who you is, bro. Before we get into anything else.
Oh man, I'm just a regular person, man. You know what I mean? That just so happen to do music and trying to change the city, man. But for those that
Facts.
don't know me, my name Razor, and me, and me, look, man, help me help them. Solid City, man, Real Mission Inc. Man, we trying to change the city right now. I do music too, but now I'm on a whole different path right now as far as just like life and what I want to do.
Facts.
I still love music, but
There's so much other shit going
there's
on.
big goals.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
It's more. It's deeper than rap. You dig?
It's big goals.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So everything in the city, it's gonna be a beautiful summer. Collectively, what is it? Oh, that's done. This one's done. Collectively, everything. Yeah, that joint
She
done.
put that shit face
Yeah,
down.
yeah, that joint done. But anyways, it's a good joint, but yeah, it's done. So anyways, I just want to see the city just a little bit more. I mean, just come together, just in a whole. I see so many organizations out here, like small organizations. Nobody's never even heard of, but those are the ones out here rocking. Doing a lot of work. From our youngins to our elders, there's a lot of people that want to do work in the community, but just don't know where to start.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I thank you for your leadership. You know what I mean?
That's where it start right here.
Exactly, exactly. Somebody has to stand up and say right is right, wrong is wrong. Period. You know what I
That's
mean?
where it go.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, you gotta keep that honor on that shit, bro.
Yep.
So for you, like, what was the first step that made you feel like, you know what I mean, how you going on that road now? Like, what was the first little step that you felt like, all right, well, look, dog, I love music, I love this, you know what I mean? I got other passions, but dog, this is some shit that's like taking priority over everything else. And like after that, like whatever that time was, what was the first thing you decided to do after that?
That's crazy because that's the best one of the best stories I got right there. Before I when I was doing what I was doing, I was fighting two gun cases at the time. You know what I'm saying? So I was still maneuvering because I was outside fighting them. Like, but it's to the point like, long story short, I went to the fucking bar with my folks. Like literally, go to the bar. It's like a fucking what Wednesday or Thursday, dumbass day. I spent like 1100 on my niggas, like buying bottles and shit. I'm like, it's a Wednesday. I really woke up that next day, like, what are you doing with your money?
Mm.
I went and got some shit from the market and did all this shit and fed the homeless. Then from there, it's like, hold up, I'm gonna do this once a week. I started doing it once a week. Then I started getting people that, they come in the city, start giving me stuff. So they donating. So I'm like, oh, all right.
Dope.
What I'm doing is right now. So I'm spending my money. I get locked up. So now it's like, all right, the whole time I'm booked. When I come home, I got a plan. I'm gonna get y'all to give me the money. Help the city now. So, I came home. My man Pete Rose was already active on the political shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, he heavy with Cindy Bass and all them. Like, he in the mix of it already. You know what I'm saying? I met LaWanda, and that came into everything I needed to do, I guess, basically what I wanted to do. So I started my own nonprofit, state and federal. Man was like, come on, let's turn up. Do my first event Saturday.
Yep.
He said, through my first
First event.
event Saturday.
Yep,
Expand
yep,
upon
yep,
that,
yep.
nigga. Expand upon that. What we doing? What's going on Saturday?
Oh, Saturday gonna be a heavy event, man. It's mostly about just cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? So that was another thing too. Like besides like feeding the people to clean up the certain parts of the city. So you gotta start, of course, the hood I'm in. So
Yep,
like,
yep.
we're gonna start right here. You know what I mean, but next is like we transition. I know we gotta do Erie because that's where I'm born. I'm a North nigga, so I gotta do that too. You know what I mean? But there's other places that people at that the whole city we trying to get across. Before it's all done, we try to clean up every block, but also throw events on them same blocks, but also have resources too. So
Same
it's not
thing,
just like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? It's not just funny. No, you got resources out here too. You know what I'm saying? You can learn something, you can get something, you can leave with something.
Like,
Yep.
you start that community action shit
All
for
day
real.
long.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely glad to see you. Doing your dreams, inspiring. Being inspired and all your dreams and same thing like that. So definitely want to see you on one of our next block by blocks. Everything that we're doing. We started with Beanie Siegel and Freeway, knocking on drill teams. The whole 9 yards, resources. I mean, everybody's common common thing is our culture and the hip hop culture. I mean, so we all express ourselves still the same way. You know what I mean? So, you know, you still doing an event with music and resources. You know what I mean? That's a beautiful thing because your people need to hear that from you.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
You know what I mean? And ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? People have different ideas and different passions. That's why it's like people just come together and, you know what I mean?
Make that shit make sense.
Yeah, exactly. It should be community over competition, period.
I mean, also it being a man thing. You know what I mean? I think on top of anything else, it's a lot of women that, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna say this first, 'cause ain't nobody gonna cancel me, nigga. I'll uncancel that fucking subscription. Women are doing amazing things out here. There are many women in power, and there are many men that are only successful because of the strong women that are behind them. With that being fucking said,
Mentor of the woman.
at the end of the day, dog, it's really
Women's
time for
powerful.
men to start stepping the fuck up, like in a sense of like standing on shit that you think ain't fucking cool. Like even if you just start with that shit, it cut a lot of dumbass shit out. Like a lot of people stand by and they, oh, that shit not happening on my block, or oh, that shit not happening to me, or oh, that shit ain't happening to none of my folks. But bro, all it take is a straight bullet. All it take is a situation going bad. All it take is, you know what I mean? Like, I just seen a motherfucking nigga just driving up on the fucking sidewalk and shit. Nigga ran into the fucking building and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is going on? You have the other joint. Somebody had a stolen wheel. The nigga trying to escape from the cops. You smacking SEPTA buses and shit like that.
Them young
like,
bulls.
Yeah, like, you know what I
Young
mean?
bulls.
But even starting a situation where you say, like, bro, that shit ain't cool. Like, you know what I mean? You setting a precedent of what's cool and what's not cool as men. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of females is stepping up, but it's like, at the end of the day, like, it ain't enough. You know what I mean? Honorable men stepping up. Like, I be seeing a lot of goofy ass niggas stepping up.
You know,
and nobody's gonna listen to
exactly.
that shit.
And then even me, as I come from a place of motherly love, you know, I'm big sis. You know what I mean? Tell a lot of people, mom, sis, whatever, auntie. But, you know, and you're absolutely right. They're not. You know, there's a lot of women getting robbed, raped, just disgusting things happening to women, randomly different things. Now, don't get it fucked up. Some of them, y'all bitches, y'all brought this shit upon yourselves. You can't even hold you. The grimy stuff y'all be doing. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't hold you, but that's facts though. I hear it's like what?
bro.
You know, some goofy stuff out there. So you know, so hopefully
he said some
what?
shit about like real men,
Mhm.
and we be out here and see that there's a little bit of real men out here, and they really be doing their thing, but it's a lot of the real men that's not available, whether they be incarcerated or whether they be dead or not. A lot of
Not
these
enough of
motherfuckers
y'all
out
out
here,
here.
you see some of these motherfuckers out here, and you see how they carry it. They destroying everything.
No,
that y'all,
but that's
even
why
the
I'm
shit
saying
that
what
y'all,
I'm saying, bro.
Even
But
the
look,
stuff
bro,
that's trying to be
but
built.
that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. You gotta already exclude that being in the conversation, because when you try and bust a change, bro, I'm gonna tell you some real shit that I
We in
learned.
the
You
last
could
days,
have the problems lined up by the road, but at the end of the day, dog, you have to figure out solutions, bro. And real hustlers figure out solutions. Real trappers real anything. But I'm saying that because it's like, yeah, we know it's real niggas that's locked up. We know it's real niggas that's passed away. But that make you more entitled to stand the fuck up, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
Like, it be nut ass niggas standing up, bro, and people are following them nut ass niggas,
No,
bro.
look, a 14-year-old just got arrested for a double murder, right? Do they charge him as an adult? Of course. But look how late it is. We in the game, bro. We in the game late. We trying to change shit in the fourth quarter down by 30, nigga. This shit is almost literally over. When you see a 14-year-old out here killed 2 people, who knows how many he didn't get caught for? This motherfucker going to jail for killing 2 people. See what I'm saying? This shit is like, we of course I applaud everybody stepping up, especially the younger generation. You ain't that old to be like, yeah, I'm trying to put a change. So I respect you want to do it now. I respect her. You see what I'm saying? But like, when y'all coming into this shit, y'all gotta know we down 30 in the 4th.
Yeah.
This shit almost over.
Yeah.
But that's why motherfuckers
right.
step up, bro. I'm gonna tell you this shit, and I'm sure
But that's why it's
I'm
more
sure
important now than ever. You know what I mean? Before that's completely lights out.
The only reason I say I'm gonna say this shit to you, bro, and that's the reason why a lot of people are starting to step up. I only say it because I be talking. You don't gotta put a camera. A lot of niggas want to put cameras up everywhere they do shit. Like, I'll be really like talking to motherfuckers on some real serious shit, bro. And it's like, That's the nigga. That's the reason why a lot of men are starting to step up. A lot of people
Because
of what you saying is going on. Because they see like, dog, like 10 years ago, we was going to take trips to go here. We was all checking, dog, like I go take a trip now. I can't take no niggas with me because it's not because of anything bad, because they not the fuck here.
But
they might be locked
though.
up, they might be dead. So it's like those people are now looking at it like, dog, I gotta step up. So when you say that down 30 and the first shit, that's the fire that make niggas step up. That's the fire that make niggas like, yo, enough is a fuck enough. And it's like you gonna look a man in his eyes and you gonna respect that shit, or you gonna look like the odd man out. You know what I mean? I be using that slave shit. I say this shit because it's just like that with everything that's going on right now. When we had slaves, you think them niggas wanted to be slaves? No, everybody can agree they didn't want to be slaves. All right. So let's assume the niggas didn't want to get whipped and fucking get their ass whipped with the fucking whips and shit, and niggas die and get scolded and you separate your children and sell you for fucking less than what you were. Let's just assume people don't want to have that happen to them. The people that were saying no, they were fucking one person or two people. When you run away or when you go against, everybody knows what happened. If you don't know what happened, just Google it. Google a runaway slave. That's all you gotta do.
No, I don't want to counter everything, but look, it was people that lived in the house as a mate, and they was born into, I wouldn't say the good part of slavery, but the more less whippings.
Yeah,
you know
no, that's fact. No, you right.
The easier work.
Is
you
way
see what I'm
different
saying?
out.
And they was
listen,
born into that
but
shit.
what I'm
so
saying
it's like,
is
yo,
not-
I love being this. Cause that's all they see is the niggas outside sweating, picking cotton. They like, oh fuck, I would hate to be them.
That's
so
gangster,
they the inside slaves. So they like, I love this shit. That's what Django was about. It was deep and it was extra, but no, it was a motherfucker in there that like, yo, I love this inside part of this slavery shit.
He said I love the inside part of this
I
slavery.
love this shit.
So to fast forward it, but yeah,
he was that boy.
Oh yeah,
He loved
Samuel
the
L.
inside.
was cooning.
He was damn near white boy.
You don't think it was people like that?
No, for sure it was.
Yeah.
And you fast forward it, this shit is all relative.
Yeah, John, man.
Still people like that.
The leader examples ain't there. Who's that? Standard the best?
Especially when it come down to voting and shit like that.
So you
We don't
fast
know
forward it,
who
though,
the
bro.
fuck to vote
You
for
have
now.
those same
Exactly.
type of peoples now, though.
Exactly.
They
And
be like,
that's
go out
the
and
reason
vote
why.
for who?
That's slavery.
Motherfucker,
Hold on,
That's
hold
the
on,
reason
no.
why our black
want
and
you to
brown
say what
communities
you're saying,
across
though,
the
bro.
nation are in a predicament that we're in is because we don't vote.
But dog, this what I'm
That's why I
saying.
vote
Look,
for-
King.
You can vote for me.
Yeah,
I'm
Razor,
about
listen.
to run it for like all
King,
type of
you
money.
said
I'm about to
something
sit
about
Look,
the-
you smoking the L on your campaign.
That's
Put
what-
that
Bro,
shit
weed is
down,
legal.
nigga.
What are you talking about? Weed is legal.
No,
It's
that's
marijuana.
Nigga not smoking
that's-
crack. Now that
who-
shit
that's
is
who-
illegal.
that's who-
You want a political
y'all are.
nigga that you can relate to.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm
you
trying to make
Exactly.
marijuana legal
No, I
over here.
don't.
He said no, I don't.
Yeah.
I want a
I want
motherfucker.
Shout
Because
Senator
I can't.
legal
You
over
already
here.
You
on
see
it?
how quick I give up on these young boys? I told y'all we down 30.
Yeah.
I ain't the nigga that y'all can relate to me,
your
but I
state
ain't
of
the
mind-
nigga that supposed to
Whole
be
different
running this
combo.
shit.
Your state of mind is we down 30 in the regular season. My state of mind we down 30 in the playoffs.
It's over.
So we about to play. We playing different now. We playing heavier. The
can lose
intensity different. Come on that fourth quarter in the
reason why I
playoffs and the
respect
regular
it,
season.
You rather lose
I mean,
by
all day long.
6 than 30.
All day long.
All right,
Yes,
that's
but
I'd rather not lose.
And we'll get
But my
into
goal
that.
is
We'll
not
get
you
into that.
losing.
winning. You ain't you.
We'll get
They
into that.
put you in the game. You like they done had
I'm
me in
definitely
here from the
gonna get
gate.
you.
We'd have
Sit
never
down,
been the
reason
fuck
force.
down, nigga. They put you in at the fourth quarter and you closed the deficit. You feel me? 26 points on the That's you. So let's go down. That's why I was telling him, document it. Don't say you don't want to put that shit on camera. Put that shit on camera so they can't never say that you ain't do it, bro. They didn't say that you ain't do
Let
it.
me tell you some real shit, bro. First of all, the streets is always going to talk. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you some shit. If I do some shit that I'm not supposed to do, and it's some foul ass shit, it don't matter if the news don't know about it. The whole hood gonna know about it. You understand what I'm saying? And that's the same shit with the good shit, bro. I refuse to live on the fucking plane that other niggas live on, bro. You make it same niggas doing weird shit that we don't understand now, nigga. But niggas is accepting that shit. Bitch ass niggas gonna accept the fuck what I'm talking about, nigga. That shit is bullshit to me, bro. You
we
just
ain't
said,
counting it, but you
but
gotta
you just
count
said it
them
was
out. That's
niggas.
why I said
Hold
we
on, look,
lose
Kane,
by
you just
6.
said it was niggas that love the slavery shit. This shit all relative. So it's niggas now, if you boil it to
Yes, it
today,
is.
that love the bullshit that's going on. That oh yeah, I'm making a couple dollars off of this or that. But them niggas are still losing at the end. Them niggas is the same niggas that's like that nigga, bro. You see how the movie ended? That nigga didn't end cool with the white folks, dog. Your mind is fucked. So you still gotta step up. That's why you step up, because it is a Samuel L. Jackson in a fucking room, bro. You understand what I'm saying, bro? I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. And any real nigga that even, like you said, in jail and shit, like, they got radios, nigga. They got fucking TVs, cell phones. They know what the fuck's going on. You making a change, they gonna see that shit. Them real niggas gonna stand up. A nigga might, same way a nigga stamp some bullshit, a nigga stamp some real shit, bro. If a nigga doing it like that, I'm not Barack Obama, bitch. I'm not on no political black. I'm a real black nigga, bro. I'm really black. I'm really here, bro.
Nigga, you yellow, nigga.
He said, yo, this nigga, bro, I got a little non-yellow. Bro, I'm like darker than yellow, for sure.
Like beige. Go ahead, finish your point, though.
He trying to Boris my situation. He trying, nigga, you Boris complexion.
Miss Thang. Yes.
Bro, I be getting
outside the camera.
Nah, look, I started ramming and shit, bro. But I be dead serious about that shit. And I know, you know what I mean? I know other niggas that won't say shit, bro, but they feel the same way. Like, so Razor, what's the situation, bro? I'm tripping.
No, you listen. I just say, I tell you tripping when you tripping.
He said, yo,
you ain't tripping, folks. Like I said, I respect y'all for wanting to step in.
But
when
somebody
y'all
as
step
a voter,
because it's a nigga like me that is I'm not.
You a voter,
no, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No. Kane, you a voter, my nigga.
Because
I'm telling you that shit because you
I
a voter.
realize people like motherfuckers like you and me.
I step out the game when we down by 30 in the fourth, bro. It's over.
So this is why I'm gonna run for certain because
pack your things and run.
my
Get your
friends
kids
want to
and go.
vote for me. If I run
vote
for
for you, but I'm not a voter. That's
if I run
biased.
right now for what? Hypothetically speaking, what the board leader? You're gonna vote for me.
Razor.
City
If you
council,
running for
you're gonna
anything,
vote
but
for
I'm
me.
gonna vote for you because
streets
I
gonna
know
vote
you,
for me.
nigga. I'm not gonna vote for you. I'm gonna be like, yo, Razor, I'm gonna know you about to. I'm like, yo, Razor about to fuck this shit up. Whether you gonna do it better or not, I could be like, yo, Razor gonna fuck this shit up. I'm still voting for my nigga.
But that's why
You see what I'm saying? But that's why I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm from the outside. I'm more from the outside on the look in tip. Because like I said, when them niggas down by 30 and them young boys, he 14, but this what he do. He kill people, nigga. He don't go to school at night. He kill people. They about to give him wills. 14, nigga, and they gonna keep him real healthy so he can teach niggas. Yo, I've been in here 62 years, young nigga. Fuck you talking about?
He said 62.
Yeah, they got time for you, nigga. Don't think that life's short, nigga.
It's still
When you go to
it's
jail
modern
and be
day
in there, that bitch
slavery.
for
It's like we
60
just be
years.
giving them numbers though. We just give it to them.
Listen, bro, we taking shit back.
Yeah.
Bro. That's
On
that's
top
why
of
I
that,
said
we
that
actually
shit,
about
man.
to go make some announcements. Can you start making some announcements?
I'm
and then-
sorry, y'all.
No, you good. We
I'm
on
off
a
it.
right
I don't know
there.
what the
But
fuck.
Listen,
Razor got in here.
hold
This
on,
is
y'all.
like truth
Hold on. We got a
nigga.
special
I can
crazy
run for
guest in
mayor
here.
now.
We got a special crazy
Okay.
guest in
All
here.
right, the volume.
Our brother Latif Little.
Yes, indeed.
Life coach, national coach. That's just, I mean, that's
Latif,
the
you got a
man.
microphone?
That's the man. He does, but he's
Yeah.
actually gonna come take my spot.
Oh,
So we're gonna go to commercial
all right.
while Jordan goes over.
Razor, get up. Don't nobody want to see an ugly ass man.
Razor gonna stay right there 'cause we not done.
We want to see this thing, nigga.
We not done. Razor gonna
Right
stay
there,
right
Razor. Yeah, nigga. We want to see Miss Thing.
Razor gonna stay right
One
there.
thing for sure, right? Y'all already know.
Razor, my man. Y'all don't understand the relationship. Man, Razor got like
Latif,
the love-hate war peace
We on
relationship.
Earth, but at the end of the day,
Yo,
love.
dark skinned ass
My
niggas
man.
always
That's
warring
my
over
dog.
something, dog. Like they be
They
warring over
dog.
nothing.
No,
They
this
be
my
like that one
dog.
time we played ball, nigga.
Yeah,
forever, nigga.
I bet
it's
you if I
me and
play
you.
basketball with Razor, he's not gonna let me
Look, I
beat.
met that
I
nigga
met him
beefing,
beef.
yo.
He's not gonna let
I
me
met him.
win, bro. No matter what.
I
This
met
my
him.
dog.
I met him through a diss track.
Trying to tell you,
I don't
You know what I'm
know,
saying?
bro.
competitive
You
shit.
look at me.
That shit was
All right,
all
y'all. So we
fucking
do have a
love.
whole bunch of. When I say the summer is gonna be crazy, he's gonna
Yeah,
start
we
giving
definitely-
some of them.
Listen,
I'ma follow
this
up.
summer we got some shit going on. Y'all make sure before anything, y'all make sure y'all follow City of Dreams online, and y'all make sure y'all follow Sister Taleah. She gonna keep y'all up to date. Tap into them stories, kept into them Jones. So we got let me see what we got here. So we got May 7th, this coming Sunday. We got at Glitz Glitz and Glamour. Yo,
Run through. You
sister,
taking too
nigga.
long.
You got the pre-Mother's Day pop-up shop. You know what I mean? You already know. So
Then we got Mother's Day brunch with Tip Spot. Then we
Yeah.
got Parent Youth Resource Fair down the convention center.
Come
what
on,
else
let me
we
learn
got?
how
What
to
else we
read
got?
on Reading Rainbow. He be alright.
Okay, and then Zarina, we got City of Dreams road trip. We're taking a road trip to out Cheney College. Then we
you already
also
know I got the
this
Philly
Sunday.
All-American.
Yes,
the
yes.
basketball
With our
game
head
going
commissioner.
down. Now I
Yes.
remember this shit off the top of my head.
Yo, who
Yes.
taking me to the game?
I told you we got like
We
our
taking the
new
G
spot.
bus?
The G bus. We
What?
going out Aston PA, boo.
The G bus go to fucking Aston CA.
I'm
That
done.
shit. Ask the CA. That nigga trolling.
We take the G bus to California. If it break down, y'all better have some duckers to put it back up.
We're about to go to commercial. I'll do them when I come back. But shout out to DTLR, 76ers, on one of our other head commissioners, Joe Richmond. He also sits on the board, City of Dreams. Shout out to Mo Howard, the president of the National Black Basketball Hall of Fame. Shout out also on the City of Dreams basketball board. Also shout out to Mr. Bill Baguette. He's I'll be mixing them up, but he's the president of the National Basketball Black Association. Just everybody real nice, and shout out, super shout out to Pastor Stan Laws. He's been doing this for over 20 years professionally at all the AAUs. Everybody that I've been rocking with, my elders, Mo Howard, everybody has nothing but great things. He has been nothing but an honorable old head. So I want to thank you and salute to you. So we'll see you on Sunday. But I'm gonna change up spots. Latif, go ahead and rock out with City of Dreams.
Yeah, man. And we
City
about to
Dreams,
get on
and we're
this.
gonna open up real quick, and we're going straight into anything that shit, that earth shit. You know what I mean?
Man,
You know
love
what I
y'all,
mean?
man.
For
Like,
the rest
y'all
of the
already
show.
know, dog. Like,
You know what I mean?
They just killed my homie, I can't sleep, I thought it was a dream. All these nightmares in this city, your best bet is following your dream. I get confused cause they say we come from slaves, I be feeling like a king. I be feeling like a king. I ain't running away from nothing, I'm just chasing my dream, I'm just chasing my It's hard to live right, they did me dead wrong. Nightmares, I gotta be headstrong. Took a look back and all my friends gone. Still got my kids, I hope I live long. Gotta find a way quick. Wasn't on my job, I tried to play sick. All this running the streets, I gotta stay fit. Life is a movie, we ain't reading from the same script. Nobody gon' hold me back, but I mean it this time. Fresh thought, I think I need to rewind. And I promise not to leave my own people behind. We all leaving in a box, but it keep us in line. This ain't about the lifestyle of the rich and famous. It's about my lifestyle, cause it's getting dangerous. It ain't funny no more, they killing entertainers. How I'm supposed to stay the same, going through these different changes. What goes around comes around is true. You don't change, the people around you do. They say it's love, but that hardly exists. I'm in the grind, you know how many parties I miss trying to follow these dreams? They just killed my homie, I can't sleep, I thought it was a dream. All these nightmares in this city, your best bet is following your dream. I get confused cause they say we come from slaves, I be feeling like a king. I be feeling like a king. I ain't running away from nothing, I'm just chasing my dream, I'm just chasing my
I drove here in a rave playing ARM. Drove here in a rave playing ARM, playing ARM. I'm not sure what it was that really made y'all mad. I fuck with her, and fuck with her, and her. I hit up her, tell them do the her. Sure. Yeah. Spill. I drove here in a rave playing ARM, playing ARM. I'm not sure what it was that really made y'all mad. I fuck with her, and fuck with her, and her. I hit up her, tell them do the her. Sure. Yeah. Spill. OVH, go to gang. Yeah, we still here? Yeah. Word. OVH, go to gang. Spill. Y'all know. Yeah. Used to bake peas in the trap crib. Damn, I wish trap lived. You got a body, but nigga, you too. Why the fuck you do that, kid? I thought the code was to never tell. Take your time, then you get a cell. And you pray every night that you get a bell. You was good on the books, could've been in Yale. But instead you got booked, now you in the jail. And them coppers, they jogging your memory. That's our friends, they turn into enemies. All this energy, something got into me. And they hate when you acting too G'd up. Hang with shooters that never go freeze up. If you running, we shoot from the knees up. Take this bundle, my bitch got a D cup. We bit your head in the hefty. Thinking that scene is too messy. Lately been feeling like Pesci. I chase that Henny with Pepsi. My little bitch think I'm sexy. I wanna tell, come arrest me. I'll help you meet Elvis Presley. I'll fuck your bitch if she let me. I got my bitch talking heavy. I give her 50 Giuseppe. All of my hitters know all of my ops faces. I'm good in all places. We only got one life, and I can get yours taken. I'ma say freedom, man. To all of the men free. The razor gon' buy the block. My niggas live rent free. Let my little bitch cause she bossy. She don't suck dick, then get off. I asked the plug what it cost. You broke or go pay for your coffin. The funeral prices done went up. The funeral home is still open. The graveyard accepting the bodies. I seen them be come back. You know I'm expecting the body. Don't owe no death to nobody. I do not regret, but they hate me like I don't respect when they shady. Like I am the one with that magic McGrady. Like I told my son he's so destined for greatness. Like I'll give a shell but can give you a statement. Bitch, I'm the man on this pavement. Make it rain and we wait on the raiment. Nigga shot him as soon as he came in.
Top of the bins, that bitches they hopping right in. My niggas just swimming. So appealing, money, drugs and women. Yeah, I'm the man in the building. People they looking to shield. I'm all in the field, this shit getting real. All the fighting things, yeah, your bitch know the deal. Some niggas the drill. Griffies on my feet, so make sure I got a lane. I'm just in the coupe, I scoop your bitches on the frame. Don't let us get a chance to bend that corner again. Don't let us get a chance to bend that corner again.
Equal rights, equal fights. Get on her knees like proposals. Hair long like Rapunzel. Pace short like a munchkin. I'm the one they could go to. FN, FL, and record this on Pro Tools. I'm just saying like I'm Goku. Hit it for a while, like we was knocking snow boots. Know what I'ma do? Close the door and just pull it out like a loose tooth. I'm the one they could go to. I'm the one they could go to. Still remember being pro beef, turning motherfuckers into pro dudes. All of us making more bangers. Nigga, that shit was old news. Be bounce around like a deuce, flow off top like a sunroof. I'ma do damage. I took a break and I took advantage. I was jogging in the pandemic. In the field, nigga, I was athletic.
Top of the bins, that bitches they hopping right in. My niggas just swimming. So appealing, money, drugs and women. Yeah, I'm the man in the building. People they looking to shield. I'm all in the field, this shit getting real. All the fighting things, yeah, your bitch know the deal. Some niggas the drill. Griffies on my feet, so make sure I got a lane. I'm just in the coupe, I scoop your bitches on the frame. Don't let us get a chance to bend that corner again. Don't let us get a chance to bend that corner again.
Stand on it. Took a couple of losses, ain't playing on it. She want fuck, I don't want it, my man on it. Any beat that I got on, I ran on it. When I'm in traffic, I keep me a ratchet. You don't see it, know my hands on it. Stepping with sticks, I be marching with drummers. I take your hand for the band on it. So hot when I get off the mic, you gotta turn the AC on, put fans on it. Still kicking this shit, cause the fans want it. Yeah. Having a hell of a year. Rolling the runs, smoking sour diesel cookies and gum, can smell that we in. Do what I want. They ain't used to wanna pay me before, then they telling me yeah. Sip cool things in my pain and I pull it up. Push shots to that out, then we roll them up. Top block my shot, cause we glowing up. If they play with the gang, then we going up. I'm staying, so I only spin back for the back. And she on your back, blow back and free AD. We just on the streets, then we back and pulled up. We never ran.
Top of the bins, that bitches they hopping right in. My niggas just swimming. So appealing, money, drugs and women. Yeah, I'm the man in the building. People they looking to shield. I'm all in the field, this shit getting real. All the fighting things, yeah, your bitch know the deal. Some niggas the drill. Griffies on my feet, so make sure I got a lane. I'm just in the coupe, I scoop your bitches on the frame. Don't let us get a chance to bend that corner again. Don't let us get a chance to bend that corner again.
You slowing up my process. This progress is hard to digest. I got this mindset, this mind's next. Bar for bar, see whose line's best. I see my brother trap on mommy's steps. I see my mama smoke with daddy left. I see my daddy smoke and sell it. Granny knew it's best. So when she died, it left my heart a mess. They killed my brother, they say bullets was the cause of death. Was causing stress, we born to rust, was born with less. We made it work with no regrets. And don't complain about the rainy days. And only love took that pain away. Do anything to hear granny say. anything. I done lost so many things, I cannot fall for anything. In my summer, everything, so for him it's better things. And them hoes gon' be hoes, they don't want no wedding rings. And my cousins worked that pot for 30 years, they veterans. She don't trust all my niggas, told me find some better friends. They shot Nino, he won't walk again. I miss Gritty, we can't talk again. And I just talked to your mom the other day. I really miss Trap around the way. He really stood on everything he say. So much pain I endure, only came for the shows, ain't no maybes. Yeah, the streets raised me, but I won't let it cage me. Damn, I miss KG, and Busy, you my brother. Disloyal, they won't save me. I stay sturdy till my mans bury me. Watch my body, then they wrap me up. I'm moving forward, ain't no backing up. And when I move, my niggas back me up. We make you move, tell them pack it up. And ain't no acting up. And OBH, my niggas platinum plus. And free the gang until they back with us. Oh.
Sponsored by Glockaware, City of Dreams. You know what I mean? We got some very special guests in the house. You know what I mean? We got OBH Razor. You know what I mean? A strong black king, out there, putting that work, changing the streets. You know what I mean? The man of honor and integrity. You know what I mean? It's a big difference. You know what I mean? Then we got a strong soldier out here, helping us all heal. We have Mr. A good brother, Latif Musim Little, life coach, national speaker. He just does so much. And he does, and it's for real. I always say real people, real results. And of course, you already know we got Jordan. Suck my happiness. I'm the only one that's allowed to say that. I'm the only one that's allowed to say that.
She said the only one
as original. Only one that's still allowed to say that. He can change his name back to Jordan Ramsey, but you know what I mean?
SMH.
That's a big system.
SMH.
SMH.
I mean, it depends on how you know me. That's all.
Yep,
like everybody.
that's little bro to me.
That's all.
So what we doing today?
My cabbiness though. Watch
where's
your
the
mouth,
book?
nigga.
Where's the book? Please tell me you brought the book.
Oh yeah, over there.
Oh yeah, over here though.
In
Over
here?
here on camera. Like,
You know what I mean? So,
what's this? The
yeah,
secret book?
Now, normally I don't never host because they do such a great job. Miss Thing, I know she had to go back to work. But it's a life skills book. That's why I asked him to come last minute because we were supposed to meet up for the book anyways. But a dear supporter of City of Dreams. But that's something I wanna actually read as I'm evolving. Just so many business wise, family wise, just so much, and within myself. He's always been a good advisor, great advisor. Come from where we really come from.
So I just want to read the back of his book real quick. I mean,
go ahead.
So this book is called "Take Your Life Back." Take your life the fuck back, but it's an acronym. FUCK. Find your correct self. Okay. You know what I mean? On the back it says, like many Americans, the community in which I live in is dealing with the rise of violence, murder, suicide, drug addiction, imprisonment, lack of education, depression, fear, and stress. People are feeling overwhelmed and defeated with no solution in sight. The effect of COVID is still having an impact on mental and emotional health although for most, their problems didn't start there. Some of their trauma is generational and passed down from parents who bleed on their children. The change that we need goes beyond dealing with the surface problems. We have to deal with the core and delete it from the core, which is the mindset. This is not something that a Band-Aid can fix. Our communities need surgery, a paradigm shift. A paradigm. I'm almost there, bro. Come on, dog. 99 and 1. Niggas always like that one time, bro. You know what I mean? A paradigm shift. So those who have lost themselves can now find themselves in this journal and take their life the fuck back. And that's just with a C and no K, y'all. So I'm not really cursing. Right. It's like if I said it with a PH, like fuck you with a PH.
Yes, we do.
So I just wanted to read that on the back because niggas don't want to read nowadays. So it's like they heard it and they're like, damn, that shit sound interesting. You know what I mean? But take one, pass it down. Everybody pass it around the room.
Sell your books for
20. As a definitely a life coaching
get it.
book.
You already started.
Yeah, so talk about that, John, a little
I know
bit.
you got a dub.
Just get this, John, so make sure people can hear you.
I give you a dub, and then you owe me one.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah, get the book. Straight like that.
Well, basically, the book is
wrong in life.
Yo, your honor too high.
What's up? I got some more.
Your honor too high.
Yeah, but if I need a little dub, I mean I'm doing something wrong.
What's up, King?
Appreciate
Appreciate that.
Straight like that.
All right, so let's hear about the book. Actually, I really want to hear.
Okay. Well,
Miss Thing's back.
the book is basically something I wrote
$20
last year. This is my third book. But I wrote this book last year because I know that the things that we're dealing with in life, being a life coach, I meet with a lot of people, men, women, younger adults, and some of the issues they're dealing with in life with stress, depression, fear, anxiety, all these different emotions that we deal with. So I decided to put life coaching in a book because there are a few people out there who don't want to share their business. They don't want to talk to nobody, but they know they need the help. You know, they don't feel that vulnerable, or they feel they're gonna be judged, or they're afraid. So this is what you can do to help yourself. Right. I mean, you can go in the book, all the tools in there on self-awareness, self-development, self-management, universal laws, emotional intelligence. It's broken down real simplicity, so anybody can understand it. I mean, and relate to it. You know, coming from a perspective of the streets too as well, with that kind of mindset that we all had at one time, initial time, and just being able to shed the light on any demographic of people, any class of people that really want to take the time out to change the trajectory of their whole life. And it's simplified, and it's a journal too. Every chapter you get the journal.
Yeah, I was about to say, I peeped that there's a couple empty spaces for
journaling. Yeah. So you can be intentional about your transformation, because if you want to change, you got to be intentional about that. Not you can go right back to the same program you've been subjected to for all your life, basically. So there's a lot of tools in it.
Since you've sold this book, have you had anybody that actually filled it out and then came back to you and discussed it?
Well, actually,
for feedback?
But no, I mean, I get a lot of testimonials from people from all over who got the book, like saying the book really helped me out. I mean, it's a number one book, number one self-help book, getting those things, because there's a lot of tools in there that we're not taught in our community, you know, and I've realized that growing up in the community, and when I went abroad, so traveling and being at different conferences with, you know, with people who are very educated, went to school 7-8 years on mental, on emotional, on health, and just being standing on the same stage as them guys, that I got it, they straight from the mud, not even from a college. I ain't went to nobody college. I'm self-taught, you know, and our experiences are the best teacher when you're really able to tap in. Everything we need is already inside of us,
right?
And that's what I want to share with you guys in this book.
But I think that's a testimony from you in itself, and for any and everybody that see or watch this shit and listen to it, and then think that they going through a lot, and it's like, bro, like you can. Because of what the fuck pain that you go through, you can really use that shit as power. You know what I mean? Because you've been in situations that person that spent 5-6 years, sometimes 10 or 12, depending on if you're trying to get your doctorate, they're not there. You know what I mean? And it's like
go to school.
It's like,
I wanted to ask you that. What that meant?
That means I'm self-taught. I didn't go to nobody college to learn none of this stuff.
He said he did 8 years of school.
No. He said He said that he's standing on it. He was saying he's standing on the same stages.
So for those people who don't really like school and don't really want to read, do you have an audio version of the book?
No, I don't have an audio version of the book.
Okay.
I just
I'll
published
do
it
it. I'll do the voiceover. I got you.
Read.
We'll make it right.
I'm just saying, some people, you know, this generation, they more towards like the technology. So it's probably like smart to get an audio version of that, John. Just like people cleaning and shit. Just let that shit play while they really listening to it. I'm a book reader. Like I got a bookshelf in the crib, but these kids need to.
That shit full of rap books.
No, that shit is full of fashion books, rap books, all kind of shit.
She gonna say rap books.
I got the fucking Meek Mill Tony Story book. Yeah, all that.
Shout out to my man Zay for writing that book.
They said some stuff about the audio.
Talk about the book I just said.
Yeah,
but
he
your
wrote
book
Tony
got
Story.
some
I got
stuff
shout him out.
in it that the audio book can't catch. Like they said that
which
they
is
have
true.
The journaling,
spaces in it for you to enter entries. What made you do that?
This teaching, this knowing that is the tool that people really need to really be able to make the shift in their life. You can read a book, but you want to retain a certain amount of it. Mm-hmm. All right, you can study a tape. You're gonna retain a certain amount of it. You're gonna listen to You can listen to audio. You're only gonna retain a certain amount of it. This people who are really intentional about transformation and growth and know they need healing and health. Then you gotta write. The first thing that the God created has created was the pen. Right? There's a reason.
You said God created the pen?
Yeah, the first thing He created was the pen. All right, for you to write. So therefore, get people into writing.
I'm lost. I thought God created the earth and all that shit.
Yeah, that too.
When the pen come in, I feel like the pen ain't come. There wasn't it like a feather dipped in ink and shit like that before the pen came.
No, that's a misconception.
Will it be too much for you to elaborate on? Because I ain't want to challenge you, but I'm actually kind of confused as is that a concept or is that like a fact? Like I never heard that before today.
What's that?
Like you said God created the pen first.
Yeah.
Like, can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Well, you know, everything is written, right?
Her.
Everything is written. You believe everything is preordained, already written? So before the heavens and the earth came in, God created the pen and told it to write. And it wrote everything out, our whole destiny, from beginning to the end.
You can't write without words, though. The words and all of that, you had to figure it
The
out.
beginning Revelation say read.
It's like a metaphor.
No, it's not a metaphor.
Cause niggas was writing in the walls in ancient times. So I'm
You
just
might as well
trying
write
to
a
figure
book on that shit,
Ancient
bro.
times.
we can talk about the pen for sure.
Way before that.
Let's
Way
talk about the
before
pen, how it went from being rocks being chiseled on the wall,
that. No,
and then feathers being. I'm asking like.
You're thinking like an
That's what I'm
ink
saying.
pen.
So it's like
Yeah.
a metaphor.
No, I
It's just-
understand.
Right,
Because,
right.
like, I'm not familiar with every religion,
Right.
but, like, in most of the first religion is something about reading.
Mhm.
And you can't read nothing that wasn't wrote.
Right, exactly.
So I can understand that, but that was actually the first time I ever heard that. Like, God created the pen first. But it makes sense a little bit more now. It makes a lot more sense.
So for you, you feel like the first step for yourself was kind of sort of what? You know what I mean? Before you know what I mean? I like to talk. Once I said this last week, we had Mr. Dillard on, the kid Dillard, and he's an actor. You know what I mean? Been in a lot of movies, and it's kind of like I respect where everyone's at, but sometimes I feel like it's very important to gratify and like glorify, I guess, in a way where you were before that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where everybody else is at today. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what kind of sort of was the change or the kind of sort of clicking in moment for you that you really started taking that path to the next level? You know what I mean? As once again, as men, our frequency needs to start heightening.
Exactly.
Because at some point in time, you know what I mean, you heightened that frequency. What was that point in time, and where were you at?
Yeah, you sharp, bro. You sharp. But no, I grew up in the city of South Philadelphia, in the area right there, right? But I lived all over Philly. Right, and I lived in North Philly, I lived in West Philly, Southwest, but I grew up mainly in South Philadelphia.
Okay.
But the thing is that I grew up, with 4 sisters, only mom, no father in my life, no guidance, no direction. I went to the streets, like normal thing that we do: hustle, sold drugs, rob, steal, and then eventually got caught for murder. Killed somebody at the age of 19 years old. Went to jail. I was in Holmesburg prison. It was the worst prison probably in the state of Pennsylvania at that time. And when I had my son, I think my son was born when I was in jail, like 9 months later. That he gave me the why. I wasn't gonna change for myself because I was too caught up in the streets. I was stuck in the streets. And Holmesburg was just like the streets too, So when my son was born, he gave me like, yo, I gotta get my thing together.
Right.
I don't want my son going through the same thing I went through without the father being there or having the guidance and direction. So I went on that journey of transformation, like just personal development, and I had to do it inside the prison. I didn't know my fate at the time. I didn't know I was gonna get life in prison or 30 years, 40 years, 20 years, whatever. But the reality is that I knew I needed to change, right? Because what the streets offered me I know that wasn't life. I mean, what society showed me that was only offered to me, I know that wasn't life. So for me, I went on a point where it's like, I know there's something else. You know what I'm saying? I know there's something greater. I know there's something better than that, and I want to find that. So I went into the point of just educating myself. And like I said, like everywhere I go around the country, doctors, professors and all that ask me, like, what did you read in jail? I said, jail don't offer you anything for your own personal development. It's supposed to be a place of correction, but it's a warehouse. It's on Market Street. It's on Wall Street right now. Right? So I told them, said, the reason why I was able to navigate, and to find myself, because I'm a natural introvert, so I'm not a talker, none of that. But being in jail, being incarcerated, then getting the respect of other brothers in jail with me, and then giving them different jewels and tools as I was growing and learning myself, I became a speaker. I became a coach. I became a mentor. So I really just dug deep inside myself, basically. Everything you need is in the core of yourself. That's why I said find your core self.
That's facts.
And that's why I was learning to navigate through the system. In the prison, the first time I was in jail, I did 10 years, 10 to 20 years. But all that was my learning ground. You know what I'm saying? I took it serious. I ain't want no easy. I ain't want my family to come up and see me. I ain't need no money, no books. Everything I wanted to be hard. Right? I wanted to be very difficult. So I know not to come back to this joint again. Once I got the green light after my 10 years is up. So I worked on myself. I came home. I got back into the community. I couldn't get a job because of my record, my felony. Then I wound up in the barbershop. I learned how to cut hair in the barbershop, jazz you up, barbershop. Shout out to Jazz, you up. So I gave me my second chance at work, you know. So I learned how to cut hair and start cutting hair. And then I was able to go to the schools. I was able to go back to the prisons and then continue to hone my craft and continue to learn and study. So I still educate myself constantly. Every day I'm studying something different, something new. You know, if I'm around people who I know that has knowledge, I'm around them. I'm a sponge. I learn more from them. Why? Because I want to pour back into my community.
So I want you to do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
I want you to stick with us for a little bit more while we go to break real quick, because I want to make sure make sure his situation is successful. I mean, so I want him to close out. But if you'll stay with us for a little bit more after the break, I want to write with you some more about exactly what we talking about. That's cool?
Yeah, it's cool. Great. I got you.
I mean, close us out to break, bro. One time, like, let them know what's going on, dog, before we
About
get
to be late for curfew.
I already know.
Everybody come on Saturday, man. That's what it is, man. My first nonprofit, like real life event. So I need everybody to come out, show support, man. This is not for me. This is for the city of Philadelphia, and this is like, you know, I feel like y'all should come on support this regardless. Like,
yes, but it takes real people to makes real results. You know, so many elected officials, community activists, whatever, that don't touch in with us that's out here in these streets. So a lot of people that's making decisions for us that can't engage or reach us. So this is what's needed. We need our kings and our queens to really stand up. People of substance to really stand up and be examples and really take lead. Like, no, I don't know them. I'm not helping them. No, help everyone you can touch, everyone you can reach. You know, from all walks of life and meet them where they're at. So you know, I thank you for your leadership, you know, and your mission and stuff, and I'm so proud of you. You know, keep it moving.
Super.
So yep. So I'm trying to hear something on the way out.
Yeah, man.
Throw something on the way out.
Gotta throw something on this joint. One time. You already know it's Glockaware Radio, dog, man. Yeah.
We'll be right back with Latif Little, Miss Thingg, R3 Banger.
Rambo, let's go, let's get it, man. Ain't ready.
Yeah, got it. I spoke too soon.
Your girl keep telling me I'm trouble and I think she right. Got you worried, I'm the reason you can't sleep at night. She keep on going on about me like she need the pipe. And you can't do shit about it cause you can't win this fight. Damn, I don't know what to tell you, my boy, but I know I got some shit I can sell you, my boy. Got the side, got the shrooms, got the menu, my boy. We can turn it to a show, got the venue, my boy. Got that bass, have you high as the treble, my boy. Come to Jersey and get fried with the devils, my boy. Don't be hating cause you ain't on my level, my boy. I got a lineup full of shooters to settle the score, yeah. You looking at me like the nigga go to state or something. About to go to state to get a couple plates or something. Shorty talking about she tryna go and get a plate or something. Roll it up and hit it once, it's like we on a date or something. Man, ain't that your bitch? Why she treating me like this? Is what it is. Let's get back to it though. I'm too busy dream chasing to be chasing hoes. Play with me, you play yourself. Might as well just play your role. Always good at making dough. Problem is with spending guap. Used to be a labor, always saver, always spend a lot. Now I'm busy spinning blocks, dropping shit and dipping cops. Careful where you dip your cot. Chicks be switching in the ops. 1 minute you getting props, turn around and you're a monster. I'm so unbothered, just mad cause you ain't on the roster. Don't ever want it back if I already had and lost to all these Jones out here looking at me like bananas Foster. Careful what you asking for if you can't match the offer. 2 sons and a daughter, they got a savage for a father. Got these females acting like they rabbits, carrots full of water. On my John Wick shit, like I ain't never had a partner. Asking me to be a bodyguard, I ain't Kevin Costner. Living life like it was all written by an action author. Shout out to Dean Combs.
I hope y'all ain't miss me too much. Y'all already know it's your girl, Miss Thingg. In the building, we back with the Social Music Movement Podcast.
What's
hey,
up,
girl?
Welcome here.
Welcome,
today.
yeah. Clap.
Just came out of nowhere.
Clap.
Motherfucking apparition.
No, my afro a little uneven. I ain't really fucking with that.
That shit said side pump.
No, yeah. So before we went to the break, we was talking about Will and his book.
Like we were talking about his transformation. So we were if anybody missed it, you just coming in. We kind of here just kind of touching base on where journey start and kind of sort of where the transition turns into something from a life, your life, to trying to affect other people's lives because you actually made a change. So I think that's literally where you were at, if I'm not tripping. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so basically it's just doing the work on yourself, man. It's always a you versus you type of thing, right? And I believe that we have the potential to become anything we want to become with the gifts and talents that we do have, but we have not discovered those things because we have an identity crisis. Most of us don't know who we are. I mean, and when you discover who you are, you know what you need in life, right? And once you learn what you need, you begin to align yourself with success, right? Because you're in alignment with the universe. And the universe is created to serve mankind, right? Everything in creation is for our existence. So once you fall into alignment, let's say they call it the flow. I mean, some people call it the flow, like Bruce Lee called it the water, be like water. But the thing is, once you fall into alignment with a lot of things, then you're able to navigate through life peacefully. Instead of being stressed out, instead of being heartbroken, or instead of being in fear. I mean, all these different emotions we live in because it's environment. We live in an emotional city. Philadelphia is an emotional city. That's why it needs emotional intelligence everywhere, in schools and everything else. These things are not taught in our community.
Facts.
I mean, why? Because they profit off our ignorance. You know, if you don't plan for yourself, somebody got to plan for you. That's why they keep building more prisons. That's why they keep building more drug rehab place centers and stuff like that. Why? Because they're making millions and billions of dollars off of who? Black people. There's a market for niggas.
You know what's crazy though? Me as a fucked up individual, I want to make that money too, but I want to actually make a difference. No. It's fucked up. Because dog, people with side intentions, then you don't know how to trust them. The nigga keeping it real. The nigga saying to you, yeah, I want to make sure I can fucking provide for mine, but I got jewels that will help you way more than you going to a fucking pyramid or what the fuck other Jones they got. You know, all them other places that they send people with mental health illnesses, and I'm talking about youth. A lot of people don't know about that shit. Some people just had to go to alt ed. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all niggas don't know about the Abraxases and the Glen Millses and the different shit. No, but there's a lot of... Bro,
a lot of them niggas that I know that went to Glen Mills and shit like that came out and was like, yo, I'm thankful for that experience.
Yo, but Glen Mills, but not everybody though. I say
like
that,
on some they changed.
But I say that to say to him, these are people that might have grown up. These niggas got kids now, dog. And some of these kids is fucking out here drawing. You gotta understand. There's a link to all that shit.
You might say that because that probably is the only reason why they ain't get killed. But ain't no nigga like, yo, I had a pleasant time in Glen Mills.
Definitely not a pleasant time, but it's like, if it wasn't for me being in there, I wouldn't have lived my life a certain kind of way, or even just thought like there's consequences to your actions.
No, one thing about Glen Mills,
like
no. One thing about Glen Mills, it's a hierarchy of they gonna slam you on your neck if you doing some dickhead shit that you be doing on the street. No, bro, I went there, nigga. I graduated from there. I'm not a nigga, but I'm not a word of mouth. Yeah, I got slammed on my neck, nigga. You wanna know why? Because I came to school drunk as shit, nigga, drawn.
How the fuck you get drunk?
How the fuck? No.
That was their negligence. Nigga.
Do you understand what I'm saying though? This is where we connect and we understand the growth, bro. I'm holding accountable the realness of it. Right. Them niggas were doing wrong, but you're saying how can somebody say, you know what I mean, this and that about a place? That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, they was dumping niggas on their neck, but at the same time, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Niggas was out there. It was niggas in that joint for murder, robbery, stealing from old ladies, taking niggas' cars, nigga from all over the world, not from around the way, bro. I'm just saying that to you. So like, them niggas went from Glen Mills used to be only underground, nigga. They never came. It's like underground shit, bro. Not when I was the fuck alive. This was back in the day. No,
that shit ain't school.
But this is something that you gotta understand. These people are now my age. I'm just saying that when that shit was open and I graduated and everything like that,
shit was
people
before
still
you.
Going
Nigga,
there.
that shit ain't you ain't
right,
the
but
first
people
class.
grew up in that, bro. You gotta understand what I'm saying to you. These are people that got released back into population. Some of these motherfuckers got like abused, like you saying. So there is a percentage of that shit that matter, bro. You gotta understand. This
No,
like
we
you
gotta
said.
do our kids better, man.
Yo,
Y'all niggas keep bugging.
yo, that nigga in denial.
That's the fucking problem.
He's in nigga denial. He's in nigga denial.
But you used to have like a barbershop, like I don't know, like 18th Street, little small block.
What's that again?
Did you have the barbershop on the small block?
Oh, what? Reed Street? No.
Reed Street.
No, Tasker Street. 16th Tasker.
Yeah. Where the school at? I'm telling you that. This guy used to cut my little cousin's hair. That's why I'm saying I know him. He used to have a little barbershop on a little small block. Now, what I'm saying is, y'all niggas don't really understand significance of this shit, bro. Some of these motherfuckers been throwing the trash, bro. Niggas like, yo, he 14. That's why I asked you, do you charge this nigga with murder? Yup. We charge him with murder at good adult because he 14. He ain't gonna turn his life around. They gonna throw you in the fucking trash, nigga.
But do you see
say
what?
fuck if you 14 or not? Send him to Glen Mills first,
Bro.
warm him up, and then send him upstate right
He
away.
said, warm
nigga.
him up. Yo, you
That's
got
what they
shit.
gonna do, nigga.
No. I want to be real with you about some shit. This is why I'm saying that certain men are stepping up and that we need to band together, because that's the basis of what I'm talking to you about, bro. You're talking to me about cause. Hold on. Listen, bro. I didn't talk. I listened to what the fuck you said because it's more important to me. You talk about something that's cause and effect. I'm gonna explain it to you. That's what you just said. You said something, the cause and effect. Nigga on wheels. It's over for him, right? Dog, there's a cause before that. The nigga didn't just wake up one day. He didn't wake up one day in jail, nigga. There were decisions made.
He didn't wake up one day.
No, bro, because I have to get to
his life like.
because he thinks like most black people, they think somewhere along the line that we are at an opposition for some reason about anything.
White people too,
about
nigga.
anything,
I ain't
but about
fucking
anything.
colorblind,
But
nigga.
dog, if we was both Indians, bro, no matter what the fuck happened, dog, we always make sure that Indian nigga cool. I don't know that many Indian niggas, but I know the Indian nigga that live down there. He cool. Like, no. I'm just giving you a example.
Huh?
Was it Indian niggas upstate with you?
No.
Want to know why?
Indian niggas don't go upstate.
Because they have each other's back, bro. Because generationally speaking, there's things there that they protect each other. Do you know why we're fucking subject to that? Somebody picking you up off the ground because there's nobody there for that young boy before he's getting willed.
I see what you're saying though, because in certain communities where that person's father is the judge, or like they get to like sweep that shit under the rug. That's why it's not that much crime and shit like that.
Even in the home, if there's trauma, I seen Indian niggas in Glen Mills, bro. I seen Indian niggas that fucked up and did some dumbass shit in the mills. So what I'm saying to you, Abraxas one, a place where if you locked up there, you're not even allowed to talk.
So what King Black is trying to say is that you make a mistake as a kid, and then they just label you as the bad kid for life.
That's
and you
not
can,
true,
and I
though.
feel like that is like, not for nothing, I've been through that as the bad. I call it bad kid syndrome. Like you go through that. Like once you get that fucking skin as the wolf, you always gonna have that. Like they're gonna tell them other teachers gonna grunt their teeth at you. Everybody gonna hate you. You just gonna be the bad kid around town. So it makes sense that like the cops will target certain kids or the people that don't have people there for them and shit like that.
That's what I'm saying. Change come. No. What I'm saying,
do come before
what, though, you see where the opposition come? I'm not opposing what these people are going through. There's nothing. No. I'm not throwing nobody in the trash. Look what up. No. What I'm saying to you is that where we step in. Do you hear that part? That's the part that niggas.
Kids.
Dog,
nigga,
don't
they
know.
14 when they killing already. I just met you.
Right, but I'm the person, bro. But I'm the same nigga. Me, real life. No. Hold on, bro. But I'm the same person in real life, dog. I'm sitting here with these 14, 15-year-olds, bro. I'm out here. I'm in here. I'm there. I'm over where I'm not supposed to be. I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be there. And I'm telling you as a person, dog, when you making that next step, he's talking about a nigga that got thrown in the trash, bro. I'm talking about a nigga, but while he's going through the bullshit, there is he missing the point that I'm saying. What I'm saying to you is, Kane, what I'm saying to you is there's a day a man or a boy, the 14-year-old kid that you talking about, woke up. He didn't wake up in jail. You understand what I'm saying? He woke up and there were decisions. There were days, there were weeks. If it's beef, if it's smoke, if it's any of that shit. There are days, weeks, and months leading to that shit, bro. So where we come in, hold on. Because you asking for a change and you thinking that I'm going to leave somebody behind. What I'm saying to you is that's the complete opposite. Where I'm coming in and where at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you, God, motherfucking in my head, that nigga don't shut up. God is in my head talking all the time. And what I'm saying to you is that God gonna bring people around that has similar values. And these are the people that are gonna talk to these kids that are going through these things. And it's not just talking, but I'm saying a conversation is where this shit start, bro. You know what I mean?
Before that
nigga
killed that ain't trying to hear what the fuck you talking about,
bro. But dog, you just
shit like,
heard.
yo, did
but
you
did
ever
you
have
just,
somebody
bro?
try to
But did
kill
you just
your
hear
buddy,
what the
your
fucking
mom, nigga?
dog? You got people. You got somebody less than 5 feet or less than a body bag away from you that done laid some shit, bro. So when I say that we as men,
shit, he said
so
he got
when
locked
I'm
up
saying,
for murder. Inquire why he got arrested. He
no,
probably was
no,
defending his
that's
life,
not
nigga.
the point, bro. That is not the point. You talking about somebody that can't relate to taking someone's life. I'm telling you on a strength that person is the same color. Nigga got a book. Nigga, no, but none of them got a fucking book, bro. That's what I'm saying. As black people, we gotta humble ourselves, bro, and understand that there's a hierarchy. In fucking Chinatown, they got a hierarchy. In India, they have a hierarchy, bro. There's a certain level where at the end of the day, there's a respect level. There's a young boy that he's only going to get hyped to a certain point. He's going to respect the hierarchy and shut the fuck up. As black people, we have so much pride. We don't have that point in time where somebody is having some real shit and we don't know how to just humble ourselves.
He just told
bro.
you that he's self-made, nigga. Ain't nobody tell him to shut the fuck up on his journey to
Bro.
get his book going, nigga.
But you see what I'm saying?
He ain't had to shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna tell you this, right?
Let
Even with mentoring kids for like 18 years, I mentor young men. I mean, young men and young ladies in the barbershop, right? So the majority of young people, I say this: everybody's good people. It's just a trauma that makes them do the things they do, right?
Real shit.
So the reality is that a lot of people want to escape the hurt. And by trying to escape the hurt, they hurt other people.
Absolutely.
I mean, because hurt people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when you have young people who coming from a house of pain, you know, who've been abused, who've been talked down on, I mean, and been raped and molested, and don't know how to challenge that, don't know how to deal with that, seeing their father get killed or their mother go to jail or something like that, and don't know how to challenge that, what do you expect out of that group of people? I mean, they're not healed. So if it's young men, we had like 100 young kids coming out of barbershop on their own every Monday. Right, because they wanted the help, and the city has written them off. And the reason why I started the program because some old head black dude said, "Look, these kids don't want nothing; they just want trouble." No, you mistaken because in reality is you don't understand them because you're not from that part of the life.
Yes.
I'm from that part of the life, so I understand them. I mean, so the reality is that if you give them the right tools, give them the right love, I mean, show them the right direction,
and more importantly, these men, these males, the resources, bro.
Yeah, the resources, but you got to be resourceful.
The right resources.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? See, when
No,
I came
I'm
home,
saying it's a
I'm saying
collective.
this. When I came home, when I came from jail, I didn't have nothing.
Facts.
Right? All my money was spent up on the lawyers.
Okay.
So the city wasn't giving me anything. They wasn't trying to give me a job. So what I said, do I give up, go back to the streets in the hood? Because that's the easy thing to do. I still got homies hustling and got coke. I mean, but the reality is that I had to have progress over pride.
You're right.
I ain't got that car no more. I ain't got the designer jeans and Gucci shoes no more. So the reality is that what I got to do now is I got to be resourceful within myself. So everything I'm telling you guys, I learned it when I came home because I was being resourceful. Me being successful, making $1 million here and there, that's because of me creating what? I made myself a business. I made my story a business.
Facts.
I mean, so we all have the skills to do that, but first we got to find ourselves to be able to do that. Instead of trying to be carbon copies of everybody else. Why? Because you ain't that person. You can't be that person. That spot is already taken.
Facts.
I don't know your story, but I'm familiar with it. How did you? Because I'm pretty sure that you've been in that point where they threw you away. They like, he ain't shit. I'm talking about like
But see, no,
they
do
you real wrong and they fuck your mental
touched on
that
that.
you don't
That's what
think
I'm
that
saying.
you can do it no more.
No, the thing is this, right? Is for me, I looked at jail. One thing I took as an insult, right? I was in jail. I was home to prison, right? You locked down at 11 o'clock, but I knew how not to get locked down.
Right.
I can lock my gate and seem like it's locked, but it's not. So I wouldn't lock up. I mean, and then the sergeant came around. He said, "You know what? You wasn't arrested. You was rescued." And that was an insult to me. I instantly got mad. I was still a young boy, right? I instantly got mad. I was ready to go on him. But I thought about it when I got my cell. I said, dang, you know what? He right. I wasn't arrested. I was rescued. Why? Because I saved, the prison saved me from getting killed on the street or me hurting somebody else again, right? And then they got me an opportunity, to change my mindset. I mean, so it ain't the fact that prison changed me. No, I took the initiative to make the decision to change myself
But bro,
in that environment.
do you understand that you have that mental fortitude to do that, and where you step in and where different people step in for, and that's, but bro, dog, that's not.
Mental fortitude is
Bro,
is
no.
like a common
No.
number, bro.
What I'm saying to you is that is such a blessing that you have the mental fortitude to be able to do that shit. And being like he's talking about niggas. I'm trying to explain to him something, but niggas being thrown away is a lot of niggas that end up not having that mental fortitude to be able to go into their self and really focus on their self and not be denied the things that God already has preordained for them. You know what I mean? Right. And that's what I'm trying to tell him. And like, it's a bunch of men that been through different situations. It's like niggas that don't know they all in the same room together. You don't know somebody's family, bro. And it's like once somebody start to stand up, that seed get planted, bro. The type of soil that we have right now as black men, bro, like on some real shit, it's not nothing against women, bro. Like, and I never want that to be confused, but I want there to be a stagnant, like, deadness in any of the bullshit that go on with niggas. Like, with niggas be making a bad name for real niggas. That shit drawing. I don't know what it feel like to be a woman. I don't know. So that's why I would never talk about it all day on women's rights. And this is not disrespect to that nigga. I'm a mama's boy from through word in, word out. You know what I'm saying? But as far as me looking around at what the fuck I need, I look at motherfuckers that I put bread into, I put time into, nigga, thousands of dollars. I ain't talking about no, they smoke the L with you. That's how niggas think they riding for nigga. I'm talking about, nigga, I done put a bread for niggas fucking wheels and shit, nigga. And I like, you know what I mean? In a locked in, united front, we all supposed to have each other back. Nope. Bro, but that's what I'm saying. A Mexican don't need to die for another Mexican to have his loyalty, bro. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to get through to you, bro. He don't gotta do that. Them niggas be 13 deep
Let's
in a
not
crib,
act like
bro.
if we was at Walmart and some shit was going down with a black person, now all them black people wouldn't be riding for that black person because they definitely would.
No, they might not.
They would.
Bro,
They might pull out the camera.
Life off George Floyd.
But what I'm telling you is, bro,
that shit had me in real life tears. I didn't even know that man. I was crying. I had nightmares about George Floyd. Like, that hit me real hard.
Kane, you my brother, bro. I'm telling you that as a nigga that I look at you that if I got to my God right now, if something pop off on me today and they got $1 million, nigga, you one of the niggas that's really coming with me every day. And I love you, bro. And I'm saying that shit on some real shit. I want you to understand, dog, that mindset.
If I die,
Listen,
got no money in my will.
Hold on, bro. The mindset that you and many people that are just like you, your peoples, the people that's out there with you that have, dog, that's not the way no more, bro. I'm trying to tell you, these people that are not from here, bro, are getting over on America like y'all niggas is trying to do. They doing it the real way, bro. It's 13 Mexicans in a crib, and in a year they all got a fucking car, bro. They all got some shit, nigga. They all got a white bitch and they got fucking green cards or a fucking white nigga. And they figured it out, bro. I'm just telling you, they done had kids, so you can't really deport them type shit. Niggas that not, they came here and invaded, nigga, like roaches. You understand what I'm saying? And nothing against any Mexican. I apologize. Now they call you roaches. I apologize. I apologize about the roaches.
Right, what do you say? What do you say?
I apologize about the roaches shit. I apologize. But what I'm saying to you,
hold on, I gotta rewatch this
even
episode.
if you talk about Asians, if you talk about Indians, if you talk about any
the hardest
race outside of
people
ours,
in America are what race?
Nigga,
the Mexicans.
White
you ain't
people,
got
dog. They work so hard.
We got the game.
White people working harder than anybody. Want me to tell you why? Because they stealing shit. They covering shit up. They doing shit behind people's back. They gotta make upfront money. They gotta remember lies. They gotta hire people. White people working harder than anibody on earth right now.
Except hospital jobs.
Everybody else got like 1 or 2 jobs. Like, listen, I gotta take care of my family. I gotta get this money. White people like, I gotta hide. I gotta lie to my wife about where I'm at.
Mexican to build you an eternity pool in fucking 82 hours, nigga. By itself.
He said it.
Black nigga need a year and a half and fucking.
Well, I started
20,000 up front.
What's your tap in like?
White person ain't doing.
What you think about that little like? Am I tripping? Look, I had to ask.
Am I tripping?
Am I tripping?
No, he said he from Jazz You Up. Jazz You Up a black-owned barbershop,
I mean,
and he employ black people. I know what Jazz You Up is. It's a black-owned barbershop, and that employs black people. So y'all can't never ever tell me that black people don't stick together. The
That's
black
not
people
what I said.
know, especially the ones that got money.
You said, did you ever catch a body?
People.
How you gonna put? You said, did you ever catch a body? And I said, dog, like you don't gotta do that.
No, I said,
Yo,
I said,
shouldn't
you ever
have to-
died for a nigga? I ain't never asked you, did you catch no body?
Oh, Well, what the fuck ever, bro. I want to live. You heard what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
So self-preservation is
shit,
the
dog.
number one law to you, nigga.
Because I'm not going to die. Niggas do and live for me, nigga.
No, some people will die for their friend. I'm promise
dog,
you. I've seen it happen.
But for me, bro, that's a
heard about
given.
it.
For me, that's a given, bro. Like, because I would give my life for any of these people that are
Nah,
faceless
you ain't gonna
people.
jump in front of a bullet for me.
Dog, what I'm talking about, dog,
my
is
friend, though.
what I'm talking about, and even what Sister Taleah do, it's a selfless thing that one day you could die, nigga, and you die, and you've been doing all this legacy, and there's many things you didn't do for your
Man, I
family.
jump in front
It's
of a
many
bullet
things,
for you.
dog. This the same
For sure,
difference,
for
though,
sure,
bro.
right?
If I'm standing
talking
up,
about
bro,
any-
I didn't,
a
bro.
gun. Can't nobody harm you when I'm
Bro,
around, right?
it's people out here that's doing for our people out here that done
free.
I feel the
But,
same.
I
bro,
remember I was
for
9 months
free.
pregnant, right? And somebody came to the Chinese store on 54th Street, where I just took the picture of Beanie Siegel, where I had the private dinner for all of us. What you call that? That's where I was at when I took them outside. I had to take them. So I'm 9 months pregnant. I ain't even thinking about it. Somebody came in with a Mac 10 to even just shoot my cousin's friend.
that shit,
And I
bro.
stood in front of all of them, and they like just looking at me and just ran. Like I didn't think twice. I would have thought different older, but I didn't think twice. You know what I mean? I just jumped in it, and they just looked like, what the fuck?
She
And just
kept that shit
ran.
in bean though. She said, "Look, good."
People will
She put
die
that shit in
for their
parentheses,
friends,
bro. She
for
said,
their
"Listen,
cause, for everything
Today,
around.
I
Some
wouldn't
people
do
would
that
die about it.
but what I'm saying
You
is,
in the
bro,
nuke if you would have
you
fucking
still-
died about it.
Kane,
That's what I mean by have you died by
Kane,
somebody.
but
You
listen
put
to
yourself
me.
in a predicament where it's like, oh shit, if this didn't go
But
right,
we all
I'd have been
have,
the dead
but
one.
bro, everybody here has.
Been the fucking
Kane,
dead one.
you have. Everybody here has. That's what I'm saying to you, bro. If you die today, it's shit that you never did for your fucking self, and you never was able to because you were doing for others. You died for somebody else's cause, bro. And you gonna go up to God, and God gonna have that shit in the book, bro, already written for you, bro. You did that, and you didn't do it for yourself. Everybody here has done that. Somebody doesn't have to physically die or take a life or go get wills to be there every day for somebody, bro. That's what I'm saying. It don't gotta
Well,
be.
Latif, let me ask
the
Latif a
ultimate-
question.
Yeah.
Let me ask Latif a question. You know,
So is you Will or Latif? What's the real one?
Yeah,
What's
'cause
the
I
one do you
thought
like?
Will,
Which one do you
I thought I
like?
got it
Which one do
wrong.
you prefer?
I looked at the book and said Will,
they're
but
both my names,
you
so.
did say
All right.
Latif. Okay.
Both my names.
Yeah.
so
He gave the killer laugh after that. He said,
So Latif, like,
Yes, sir.
you know, thank you for coming here today, because I wanted you to see this firsthand. You know how how diverse we are. You know how I let them, just run and let them be who they are.
Yeah, it's healthy.
You know,
it's healthy.
it definitely is. It definitely is. But I'm like, what you doing? I know. Looking like, what you doing? I thought you was trying to pass it to me, but no, that's not. Probably.
Talia Moss.
Yeah. So, anyways, like with the mentality of the Black and Brown community, everything that's going on,
Right.
from our elders, our youth, the bridge, we're so disconnected. Sitting down, listening to young men like this all over where you go. What do you think is, some of the steps that we need to start breaking those barriers?
First and foremost is healing, self-healing, right? Because you got to be able to heal yourself in order for you to really live up to your full potential, and then discover who you are.
This is my dog now.
Yeah.
Like, this is really my best friend now.
Discover who
Hey,
you are.
nigga be saying some real ass shit.
You said you don't like South Philly.
Yo, I did say that.
I
Episode
remember
4.
that. Episode 4.
Episode 4. No, I didn't know that nigga yet.
Things change. That's right. Things change.
Go ahead. Do it. No, you good. Go ahead.
That's good. You good. Yeah, but this basically it's just that, man. It's just as a people, yeah, as a people, we got to learn how to continue to learn. We got to become students.
You got to be open to learning for sure. Because to be a good leader and to be a good teacher, you have to be a good student. You have to really be willing to learn. You don't know every fucking thing.
Right, exactly.
And when you go around feeling like you know everything, you really just blocking yourself off from really learning new shit and being able to experience new things. Like, really take accountability for your actions, because that's where shit start to change at. Like, when you sit there and feel like, yeah, my attitude, I ain't got to change. Like, people just gonna have to deal with me however I come. No, you gonna have to really, fix that shit, because everything ain't, none of the world is revolved around anybody in this room. Like, we gotta really, we ants in this world, for real. So, just keep that shit going, and being there for each other is a big thing. Like, so I definitely appreciate you being a mentor to these kids, because like I always say that the city year and all of them people that came to help at the schools, they were that little bit of light for me, and that young life. They was there for a bag, but at the same time, they was really there when I was like snapping, and the counselors and shit like that. Like, they was there for me. Like, when them teachers just threw me in the trash, them
was
people,
help
them
you out.
mentors was there to be like, you know what, like you really do mean something, and you really are going to be something. When they used to sign my books, they'll be like, you better be on Broadway like you said you would, like shit like that. That shit means shit
I
to
think
kids.
that's their job. Cause have any of them? Have you ever had a rapport with any of them into your adult life?
Even my actual high school teachers, like I still have them on like
Some of them.
Facebook and shit like that, and they
teachers, cause
they really gave a fuck. Like I really do appreciate Alani. Like I really appreciate going to certain like charter schools and shit like that I went to, cause even though they was getting paid for it, they made me feel like they gave a fuck.
No,
and
we
the
had
shit
this
that they
one
told
teacher,
me,
right?
it helped.
Cried for
I
this
ain't gonna
shit.
say her name because she probably still teaching. She was 5th grade strictly.
5th grade, damn, came back.
grade.
This nigga traumatized from 5th grade.
That's for fucking life. When she said,
Yo, Kane
when
is
she
a-
said that I'm on, like, I'm on your side.
Yeah.
I don't know if she alive because I haven't talked to her probably in like 10
Kane,
years.
you might as well be a counselor.
I'm
bro.
talking, fuck no.
Yo,
nigga,
bro,
I got
but no.
shit on my
No,
own.
no,
Yeah,
no,
but
no,
I
no,
ain't
no,
got
no,
nobody else
listen.
trying to blow their
Bro,
brains out.
no. What I'm saying is
But
that
no,
you need
listen.
to reach out and speak to people,
He
dog.
said,
like,
no, this lady
bro,
cared so
I'm
much
telling
that
you,
she.
bro.
I'm talking
You could
about
be
she
that
had
lady,
like
nigga.
25
You give a fuck.
students every year, nigga.
But that bitch never been through
That's
the
like
shit you've been
1,000
through.
people that she's stalking every year for the rest of their life. 1,000
Not
people.
stalking them.
Yeah, 25 students a year, but she teach one class. Yeah, when y'all come in, or y'all going to 6th grade, y'all probably going to another school, graduate. But guess what? I got some more niggas coming in next year. Fuck y'all.
Right.
But you think fuck us? She like, oh, I heard that you failed your test.
Fucking shit,
Bitch,
spy
I'll
nigga.
break your
Yeah,
fucking head.
It's plenty of teachers that really will like beat you down and say little smart
she
shit to
followed
you.
us our whole life. I'm talking about she ran into this lady on a boat trip this last summer, and she sent a picture and she put it on Instagram. She like, look who's still on us. 5th grade. I ain't gonna tell her what I am, but 5th grade. This lady.
I ain't
been
gonna tell you how old I
following
am.
Right. Since
Niggas
that
say
long.
keep it secret.
is the
When she
best.
see you, she
You know what I'm saying? Nigga,
She'll call you,
good,
she'll
man.
call you by
Hold
your
on,
first
man.
and your last. I don't give a fuck if you SMH, nigga. If this lady sees, she gonna call you by the name on her role, nigga.
Right.
Not like just your short name or nothing. She gonna
Nah,
call you
I don't
the
like
whole
that
name,
shit.
so you turn all the way around. Yup, that's him. This that lady, like she actually cared, but I'm saying like you don't always get these fucking teachers don't give a fuck.
A lot
I
of them
swear to
don't.
God,
A lot of
my
them
teachers ain't give a fuck in school. That's why when they be calling about my nephew and all, I be like, man, fuck them teachers. Let me tell him, yo, don't go to school and let this teacher call you. Whatever the fuck they got going on, pay attention. Blah 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 blah. But we not fucking with them teachers. They don't give a fuck
Ain't that
about
what I
this
just
black
said to him,
community,
though?
nigga.
But dog, do you see what I'm saying? I just said to him though. Dog,
They
you
get your
could
ass
be a
beat,
teacher.
they calling you afterwards.
Bro, fuck that.
Mom,
I
like,
just
y'all I'ma
said-
fuck him
I
up.
said the
I'ma
teachers
fuck
don't
him
give
up
a
if
fuck.
you
I
call him
used to
again.
have teachers. Yeah, I used to have teachers really lie on.
Dog.
Just to test it out.
But-
you getting beat in the class, that DHS
Wait,
all let
no.
you
Not
out.
beat in the class.
You getting beat in the class.
Bitch, you did this.
Bitch,
Bitch,
you
why
was
would
going
you
through
call
that?
DHS?
Bitch, you did
You shouldn't
this.
have called my mom. Bitch, all I did was laugh at a joke in the back of the class. Now you got me getting clunked in the head. She told
Latif,
me.
you was going through that?
Tell you they gonna
She
call
got a
home.
job.
That was
They
happening in the
fraud.
class,
They
like
actually do
teachers
that
going upside your head and shit.
I ain't say teachers, nigga. I said my mother.
In the school?
Yeah.
He said the teacher would call the mom. The mom would come up there, beat the kid
she said,
ass,
if you
and then she'll call
me,
DHS.
She say, yo, if this teacher called me again, I'm coming up there to fuck you up.
But you hear what I'm saying,
And then they
bro?
be like, yeah, he was in here laughing in the class.
You said again,
And
though.
she come right up there. She probably said
again,
again
though.
about that, but my mom coming up.
You didn't
nigga.
wake up in the ass whooping. You didn't go to third period on a Wednesday. And you
Yes,
just
I
got an ass
did.
whooping
Nigga, it was a Tuesday.
for no reason.
you
It
talking about?
was for
It's like my mom.
Tuesday.
My mom used to be like, "What the fuck did you do to have this teacher calling me?" Like, Jordan, like you got to take accountability. as a
Bro,
kid.
you just said it. How you gonna
All
say
I
it?
did
and
was
forget
laugh
that
at
you
some
said it?
funny shit. I'm a kid. I
know
can
how to
laugh at some
take
funny
Bro,
shit.
but that's what I'm
these
saying.
teachers are
You
making
the
it seem like,
teacher,
yeah,
dog.
He disrupted the whole class.
But
like, I kinda,
Kane, but Kane, why can't
Knowing
why
you
can't-
probably
that-
did.
No, I laughed at.
But
saying
Kane,
that everybody,
why can't
you know my
you
mom
be
gonna
the-
beat my ass, so you gonna call my mom.
Kane,
Ain't nobody else
listen to
mom
me.
get called.
Bro,
You know what I'm
why can't you be that counselor or that
real shit, though,
community
I really
nigga
was the one
that
kid
everybody
they
relate to? But I'm telling you though, bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. But
the
you
bitches
all,
coming through like, yeah, I'm pregnant.
this what I'm talking. You just talking
Stop
about kids.
fucking.
Now we talking about
Stop
bitches.
fucking.
We're
I
not
ain't
talking
got
about
no
the
info for
bitches
y'all.
getting
I
pregnant.
can't write a book like
And that's
this, 'cause I
fine.
don't give a fuck?
But that's not true,
about
bro.
y'all. I'm telling you.
Wait, no.
Bro, that's not
Back to
true.
the book,
Yo,
though.
look,
I don't know how many fucks
Not
he
for
got.
nothing. Back to the book.
They keep it in the bingo.
Let's get back to the book. Let's get ready for the book. Let's get back to the book, right?
True or false?
Because true or false, when you write shit down, you really bring that shit to life.
Ooh, she
And I've
went to
heard
the-
that. Not for nothing. He
Show
has
the page.
sections in the
I was
book
reading
where you can reflect whatever you wrote. I mean, whatever you read previously, right? So when you take the time to really reflect on what you got going on and you write down what you want and your goals and shit like that, you really bring that shit to life. And that's very important. And I do appreciate like an actually physical book, because I was saying like, you know, these days these people are really into like the audio version of it, but like excuse me, when the 100 Big Challenge was out, excuse me, when the 100 Big Challenge was out, let me get something clear. When the kids was on the green and all that, I was on white. They had to go to the other school and get me books because I was too advanced. I was reading chapter books in like the first grade, okay? I've been on it. But back to the book, the physical book, I think that I really do appreciate like an actual physical book, because I don't feel like people even really read these days. Take your fucking life back? Come on now. Who can't relate to this? Who can't feel like, damn, like it's really time to change, it's really time to do something different in my life?
And I
Who
think
doesn't
I
feel
seen
like
it,
that?
like without the CK, so like whereas you like being politically
Oh, no,
correct
it's
on the
take your
gang-
life the
on
fuck
the
back.
gang culture tip, because I see your fucks don't have, it was like a FUC in it.
Well,
It didn't have
it's
the
an
K.
So it's an acronym, and what does it stand for?
It's finding your core self.
So you already know what it is.
Drop the
Social
mic.
Music
He
Movement
get on my
Podcast.
nerves.
We go on the break, and when we come back, we go tap in some more shit, gang shit. Dog.
Skim through it and paid attention to small shit like that.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I understood that.
It's underneath. It's right here. It's right here though too. It's right underneath.
No, I didn't never look at the I just right here. The book. I start flipping through the book.
PT. Oh. Hey, DBZ go play. I ain't tryna be the one that died dead broke. Follow never dressing better than some dead folks. You're feeling froggy, but it's only cause the tabos got the heat on this and that bitch. I'm a track coach. I tried to give her space, but man, she fell into a black hole. Yeah, they put the money close, it's like a banjo. Hitting notes like a neck hole. I started feeling on that board and fell in love with the main rose. With the main rose. Started rubbing on that board and fell the main rose. Yeah, fell the main rose. Started fucking with that board and got the main rose. Got the main rose. Started fucking with that board and got the main rose. Yeah, got the main rose. Started feeling around that board and fell in love with the main like it's the bottle. Hit that ass like it's the lotto. Even when she tired, let me hit like it's a bottle, yeah. I'm in my bag like it's denial. Adding up the numbers like a diode. I'm talking paper like we filed it. Please don't try to test us like finals, bitch. When she threw that pussy at me, I'm tighter in the spiral. She got some shit in store for me, bust it up with like an iron. Yeah, I got that flow still running with this bitch like an iron. Yeah, on my EVM shit, BTO shit, PTO shit, CEO shit. Violation. Hey, come on.
Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it, nah, bitch, don't play with it. Yeah. I just want a freak little bitch from the jump. Giving good neck in the back, need a chump. She tryna take my soul, but these demons ain't for fun. Don't get it fucked up, bang it, just don't hit bitches for fun. Are you dumb, nigga? Make it dance, I don't even got my own dance. But the drum make a nigga hard shake through the running man. Niggas always talking shit, don't even got their own plan. But I got a plan, make 100 M's, not 100 grand. Y'all gon' love me if you don't, nigga, tie me in. I pop the shroom, got me walking through her walls again. I'm like a sniper in the field, kaleidoscope and shit. I make your motherfuckers feel who the joker is. I got some fellas that don't mind, they like stalking shit. I catch you at the poppy store while you ordering. And while I'm in the bando, counting money bins. Got my niggas on, going extorting shit.
Look, man, my little man
saying to me, I gotta get you, so I gotta get you. Coming for the slaughter, going harder than my forefathers. So smarter than these other niggas that I don't bother. When I'm on the ball, I'm on point, never turn over like a boat starter. Sunny boys like I'm Coach Carter, no fly shit unless we on charter. Shorty, you calling me Zaddy? Pretty sure I ain't got no daughters. Tied up in the dollar signs, but you know the boy 50 shades darker. Light blade with a way sharper, with the tight fade killing daywalkers. Low cut, looking grown up. The baby face made the claim harder. I ain't messing with no truffle butter, but I bet you nothing like my name cover. I can never be a slave, bro, unless I'm not turning like Nate Parker. Sharp better get his act right. Do I really even need to stay further? Right people down to hate harder. I'm just really trying to take my state further. Jersey boy with these Philly niggas. Billy Jones really feeling nigga. Feeling philanthropic for the full figure women dancing exotic. You feel me, nigga? Uptown with some real hitters. Right now for you silly niggas on your webcam waving Dracos though, and you ain't really about to drill a nigga. Middle finger to your feelings, nigga. The roof is the ceiling, nigga. When I'm in the building, nigga, they look at the ball like I'm Jordan. The roof is the ceiling, nigga. When I'm in the building, nigga, they look at the ball like I'm Jordan. Now the vest stocks in the prisons though. I was retro 1 to 23 before they were giving weird niggas dough. Now I'm pushing 30, looking 23. Being told to look like Ralph Angel. Like will your wife, like Ric Flair. Put that boom in the figure four. With her body shaped like a figure eight. Till she figure out that a nigga cold. Figured it was for infinity, but I got escape for the figures home. Plus I took you from another nigga. Figured I would fall in love with you know. Figured that was fun when I was young and dumb. Know somehow I got him, now a nigga know. The ceiling's the roof. Whenever I step in the building, sound like pop, cause I got the juice. Giving my haters on faces like Pimp. So they give me the loot. I have no problem with playing the villain. Bottles on body, I'm making a killing. Raising my children.
I know I am that boy ain't talking about Joaquin. That brand new meaning man, it came up with a beam. One headshot, headbands ready to send straight to Supreme. We draw that mop up, you the floor, the cover clean. You act the cops just like them, say I ain't mean it. We don't connect with just one hit, bitch, repeat. New gun all black and all for us, repeat. New gun all black and all for us, repeat. They don't know who I am, contact deleted. They don't know who they are, man, I can see it. They look lost in this world, life got no meaning. I done fought for my girl, now I'm a bitch like Tina. Lighten up to your gun, that's just like Tina. Wish we would, here we are, all of us genius. I'm just the right kind of thing that Rock Nation needed. Accurate, we don't want with letters, that many police ain't needed. Pass the shit. This new pressure got an sounding anemic. Hide them big guns in the closet like them Jones on the season. I've had big fun, but enough's enough, and I don't need it. They a big tough till you at the door and you ain't leaving. I know I am that boy ain't talking about Joaquin. That brand new meaning man, it came good with a beam. One headshot, headbands ready to send straight to Supreme. We draw that mop up, you the floor, cover clean. You act the cops just like them, say I ain't mean it. We don't connect with just one hit, bitch, repeat. Let's go. New gun all black and all for us, repeat. New gun all black and all for us. Fuck that shit up, phrase.
I'm trying to get free.
I gotta escape.
When you're with me,
gotta get to this cake.
I'm feeling.
Gotta find a way.
I'm trying to feel free.
I gotta escape. Gotta get it to this pay, babe. Gotta find a way. Spend a quarter of my time with dimes. Chasing pennies with my bank account on pennies. Killing time with girlies who will never understand me. Her over the top nigga won't let a hoe underhand me. Dreams are reaching the top, she wanna get me out my jammies. She gon' lick the lollipop like it's her favorite candy. Just to be on stage today, I accept my Grammy. Not just a nominee, not just an anomaly. Bitches some more Kyrie. I gotta escape, babe. Gotta get to this cake, babe. Gotta find a way.
I'm trying to get free.
I gotta escape.
When you're with me,
gotta get it to this page, babe. Gotta gotta find a way.
Say sometimes, gotta put your pride to the side to provide. Now when you a king and you got a whole tribe, gotta stand tall, look the devil in his eye. Shed a lot of blood, sweat, but I ain't gonna cry. I won't. As I stare to the sky, searching for the answers. Asking God why he had to give my daughter cancer. Why mama causing all this drama for the camera.
Elevator news up. Baby on BTO. I can see it in the eyes. My ass bleeding from the lie. I can feel the venom when they die. Yes, that's the price you gotta pay for being solid. I can see it in the eyes. My ass bleeding from the lie. I can feel the venom when they die. Yes, that's the price you gotta pay for being solid. Gay this, gay that. I even gave niggas my life, but niggas just gave me their ass. So fucking keep chasing the cat, fucking keep making them bags, fucking these hoes and making them mad. They flex for IG like they good, but folks know they don't bad. That ain't my problem, ain't my fault, no bitch I tried to help. I done seen niggas jump this shit but couldn't swim they self. Some brothers turned to cobra, snake is so thirsty. That ain't my brother, he so red in the worst way. Calling me bro, I thought it was love, it wasn't that, but that's what it was. Twisted for hoes, that pussy a drugs, I'm turning the hoes, the pussy's a dub. Heard what she said, get it in blood. Kill for disrespect, it's that bullshit, that's how we steppin'. Kicking niggas out my session like, what? I can see it in the eyes. My ass bleeding from the lie. I can feel the venom when they die. Yes, that's the price you gotta pay for being solid. I can see it in the eyes. My ass bleeding from the lie. I can feel the venom when they die. Yes, that's the price you gotta pay for being solid. Look me in my eyes, but they tell you why. Look me in my eyes, I'm not afraid to die. Look me in my eyes and call me on my lies. Look me in my eyes, I bet they tell no lies. Look me in my eyes, we born just to die. Look me in my eyes, I see on the other side. We living long, but some niggas gotta feel a burn. These niggas stepping out of line, you gotta wait your turn. Shots from the barrel, got you sitting with the worms. You look me in my eyes, look at I look surprised. It's a wild side, we tryna see the other side. You gotta grab your gun before you come outside. Niggas was never solid. Try to cross me, fuck, they thought they was island. Alert to the bullshit, not pollen. I could give a fuck if I'm hated or honored. Genuine and real is all I need around me if I'm honest. I done care for people to the point they look adopted. Just to have me call to this day they ain't responded. Let me leave this I'm absconding. People swear the fuck they Hollywood. Mine says still Compton. Headshots, no caption. Cannons, no cap guns. I done capture paper like chapters. Don't say you family like the Jacksons. If you ain't gonna die for that family like a town. I can see it in the eye. My ass bleeding from the lie.
I don't know what, yo. Shout out to Toucan. Shout out to Sister Taleah, bro. Yo, no shots out to R3. What in the op shit was that nigga doing recording? We don't do that. We don't do that, bro. So listen, I don't want y'all to forget. I do not want y'all to forget. No, real shit. That's on a bizzing. Yo, listen, I do not want nobody out here to forget about June 16th. I don't want you guys to forget about May 7th, this Sunday, the Philly All-American. I don't want y'all to forget about what's going on here. We're going to have a middle school game at 1. We're going to have the senior girls game at 3:30, senior boys game at 5:30. Admission $20, $15 if you're a student, $12 and under, $10. Not a bad joint. It's just sponsored. You already know. Shout out to DTLR. Appreciate you. Shout out to City of Dreams. You already know. Gear, you already know it's a bunch of people that were behind this, and I want y'all to pull up to that, John, if you got time. And if you don't got time, make sure y'all come up to the Mother's Day brunch. Don't be silly. I mean, come up to that, John. If you're a mom, come up to that, John. You know what I mean?
Shout out to my mom. She just called me.
Yeah, that's a vibe. The Mother's Day brunch, Sunday, May 7th, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., 817 North 7th Street. So And make sure I slide up that.
Make sure y'all put that in your calendars, man.
Put
Lock
it in
that
your
location
calendar.
Like that location in.
Don't forget. I mean,
Yeah.
Harity for council
about to
too.
show
Y'all
what?
already know.
She already
Make
hung
sure y'all
up.
go and vote. May 16th. May 16th. I want y'all to make sure y'all
It wasn't
getting in
filtered
there,
on
and
my
I want y'all to
FaceTime.
vote. I mean, we
Vote,
doing-
vote.
Yeah,
Vote,
Harity
vote,
for
vote.
council, dog. Harity for council. Yo, so Miss Thingg,
Here
what's
he
up?
go trying to put me on the spot.
Yeah,
What's
no,
up?
yeah, on the spot. You wasn't here. Yeah,
I
putting you
had
on the
to
spot.
work, y'all.
Right,
I
so
tried.
yeah, we tapping in with you, nigga.
He like that shit.
This shit
He like that
is
sparkly
not
shit.
connected to my shit. That shit is not connected to my shit. Pause shit. You on all pause shit.
No, they have gave my seat up and everything. I'm like, damn.
She felt salty when she walked.
I feel like Jordan. I feel like you think you could do the show without me, Jordan? Like honestly.
Bro, this is my partner in the show, so yeah, I mean, I
Partner
don't
in
know.
crime.
And she can't do this show without you, nigga. And y'all can't do the show without him bringing y'all Mexican tequila, nigga.
And then he started talking like a Mexican. You heard him? He started. The nigga started doing fucking bushwhack sounds.
I ain't got no chaser.
Sis,
That's
you
the
out
fuck
of
I
here?
do.
You want to say anything to anybody?
Sis Taleah.
You leaving?
I wonder about a little. I heard Pete when you
I don't know where he going.
Where is he going? Yo, he want to be down so bad. Niggas with blonde hair, bro. You got to watch them niggas.
I ain't got no moisturizer in my
Yeah.
hair, but that's probably about it.
Pause.
Who three?
That's my guy, man.
Who, Jordan?
Happy birthday.
That's what I said. Yo, and then they called me talking about I was tripping. I said,
That's,
fuck both of y'all. And I
Yo,
was
we
the
gotta
fuck
run
up.
it back.
Cause them niggas was beefing when it was.
But we never was.
Hey, bro, we gotta
Is
let
your
them
joint
know.
on?
Let
Because I
know,
need
bro.
them to hear this.
Let them know, bro.
Dog, this nigga like blood, bro.
There
This
go the
nigga
other one
literally
right
like
there.
this nigga literally like
This,
blood.
They be right
this is
at
my
each
brother,
other.
yo. This is like my
Yeah,
bro.
they
They
man.
always talking about,
like-
hey, this my brother,
Look,
this my brother.
look.
Y'all be right at each
My
other.
birthday, look. My birthday is look, black. No,
Right?
black.
On camera like you's a bitch. And I
Pause,
never
pause
really
you with the
liked
mics,
you.
though.
bullshit.
Like,
All
damn.
bullshit with the mics, though. All bullshit with the mics, though. Come on, goddamn, black. You weren't supposed to do that, goddamn it.
Yeah, put a beat on right now.
No, back. Look.
Nah, he talking about nah. Jordan ready, like he
My
about to put it
birthday,
on.
I'm a
right
real
now.
Nigga, you know what I'm saying?
You crazy like that.
Oh shit. I won't be denied.
That Jordan gonna be like, Miss Thing, go here, your turn.
Yeah, your turn. Stop fucking playing.
Look,
Yeah, it's
right.
gonna be your turn. Fuck.
You might as well tell him, Jordan, like how.
He said you might as well tell us.
Shit, since I couldn't get the fuck out.
I don't know where he is these days. Somebody in the chat, somebody activate. I know that's.
He said nigga probably dropped
Yeah, what's that? The renegade.
Do the renegade.
That's how you do it. What's that? The dance? What's the renegade?
That must be that little Uzi shit. What that TikTok did?
What's the renegade? No, that's their name.
If that's the activate, I know he's talking nasty.
Nah,
This thing do the renegade.
that's
He's
white.
that
That's white boy activate.
That's definitely
Oh,
that's the real activate.
Yeah.
What's up, my guy?
That's the real activate.
That's
You
white
acting
boy
crazy.
activate.
That's my boy.
Shout out to Activate, you mean?
Renegade shit is shot, right?
TikTok is, yeah, shout out to Activate, dog. Real rap.
Yeah, say he is the TikTok dance. My niece do that shit. You can do it.
He
I
told-
know you
what
know
is
that
the
joint.
dance?
You know what it is. You know you be doing that
No,
shit.
show
at
it to
home.
me. I don't know
how to
it.
fucking do it.
Yes, you do, because you the one talking
I
about.
can't
that
move like
shit,
that.
You the one that be
I
doing it
can't
at
move
home.
like that. I
Yo,
can't do
don't
that
act
shit.
too
My niece
fu-
do that shit.
Yo,
He talking about his knees do it. He do it right along with
in the
it.
chat.
Only renegade I know is
He
renegade.
trying to see Miss Thing dance right now. He trying to see her shake that.
Activate say nigga and all that.
Somebody
New Kizzy. Now I'm
Yo,
all
activate.
flow
Yo,
shit.
Kane Black gave Activate the right to say nigga, yo. He a full blown white boy.
Look. Don't go everywhere saying that shit.
Sister,
nigga. Just say it
And
around the
that
people.
nigga
Nah, it's a joke.
And I'm on flow shit. He said,
Okay. Oh, okay, go ahead, Jordan. Hold on, Jordan ready, y'all.
Jordan straight on here. Look at this nigga play. He's drawing.
I'm on all positive shit,
Go
though.
ahead, Jordan.
You already know Miss Thing up in the cut with it. came up late, but she didn't give a fuck with it. Came up with the same energy, up in the tug with it. Had to renegade, you already know we been amazed. Looking at my nigga Billy, man, we bout to get it poppin'. Looking at my nigga Sype Dublin, we ain't got no options. Seen R3, he about to turn another song. Up to the max, nigga, we can't do no fucking wrong. Glock aware, nigga wear, niggas ain't the fuck aware. Looking at these people acting tough and then they really scared. Cucking in this bitch, man, feeling like a damn bear. I've been in the woods trying to burn it all down. Since Taleah got me turned up, cannot turn me down. City of dreams, what you mean? Niggas playing on the scene. OMG got me feeling like a nigga. I've been clean since a younger, got the dreads, not body. With them bodies in the motherfucking
I'm ad-libbing on everybody's shit, so don't say what they set up. Ad-libbing, I'm ad-libbing.
With it, baby.
I'm ad-libbing, nigga.
You ad-libbing? Let's get it, man. Shout out to the gang, you know Miss Thingg, you know how we come through. Make a bitch nigga sing when he see that thing. No, I ain't playing with it, and you know I got a bad joint and she staying with it. You ain't gotta land with it, you ain't gotta land in it. And you know I'm trying to make a mess and she staying with it. And you know she gon' clean it up. Niggas call me bully cause I'm mean as fuck. And I got the team with us, yeah. Come through, I ain't playing. And you know niggas gon' spray and I got the wave, coming through with banger, you know, put like a hanger, yeah.
Come on,
that was a good song. That was a good
He want to use his Pop Smoke flow so bad. I got him. He want to use his Pop Smoke flow so bad.
That's a big
bag right there.
Go ahead, bro.
That nigga got fluorescent color back. Freestyle session in the back.
He trying to dress.
Jersey nigga in Philly, they can't take the love. And you know my fuck with Jordan Ramsey and his plugs. And you know run it. Whoa. Jersey nigga in Philly and they can't take the love. Right. Shout out to Jordan Ramsey on the Shameless Club. Shout out to Sype Dub, and you know that the shit getting love in the club. Coming like Ush. Real niggas making noise, we'll never hush. And you know I got the shorty in the bed, got a bubble like Lush. And you know I'm gon' crush it, I'm sipping on that orange shit. And you know I'ma eat it like poison. And you know I'ma take a trip exploring it. And you know that the young boy tourist shit, big boy tourist shit. Here's why they call me Buddy. Got 'em all up on your shorty top just like a scully. And you know I'm coming through, monster shit like Sully. And you know,
let's go, Gumby. Yo, he ain't fucking with y'all, yo. He had a freestyle about Miss Thingg 3 times.
No, he didn't. He said shout out to Jordan.
No, he did. Yeah.
All right, he probably did. Jordan Ramsey won. But no, you came up here for Miss Thingg, didn't you? Look at him, though.
Man, for these niggas, it is a good.
Look at him.
I came up here for the game. Like, Jordan Ramsey, my nigga, you feel me?
If you do that once, you gotta do it twice. You do that once, you gotta do it twice.
Yeah, I mean, you trying to make a point.
Oh my God.
Niggas trolling in the chat. Niggas trolling in the chat. Niggas trolling in the chat. Niggas trolling up in the chat. Niggas fucked up in the chat. Niggas trolling in the chat. Niggas trolling in the chat. Niggas fucked up in the chat. Niggas fucked up in the chat. Man, I'm kicked up with my feet up, trying to get here and relax. Yo, he started drawing up the hater shit.
Run it back.
He started hating that
went to the studio.
You better hold that. You looking out.
Niggas fucking in the chat.
Black man, hold up. Black man, hold up. We can do free shit now. We doing some back.
Bro, no.
You gotta drop that shit on streams real quick.
You gotta drop it for the streams.
You gotta drop it for the streams, bro.
Rockaway exclusive. Fuck you talking about?
This is for me?
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah, definitely your turn.
That was a chaser.
Yeah.
That was a chaser. That was a chaser.
They're not gonna let me rap.
That was a chaser. Get it right back. You know I got space.
They're not gonna let me rap.
Yes, go ahead, Miss Thingg. Let me Thingg rap. That was a chase.
Turkey burger bitches say that it's beef, but it's funny how they still be ducking me.
What?
See, I'm asking what's up with these bitches. They niggas
Hold
keep
on,
asking
hold
what's
on,
up
hold
with
on.
me.
Turkey burger.
Shut up.
Turkey, beef, and duck. I'm a battle rapper, so I caught it different. Turkey, beef, and duck. Turkey burger, beef, and ducking.
Ain't fucking the floor. Come on, dog.
Cause you ain't catch that like grown up.
Chill, bro.
I caught that one like little kid.
I caught it like a big.
Whoa.
Come on, Miss Thing. Miss Thing, fuck all that. Come on, what's up?
Say that it's beef.
Come on, Miss Thing. What we on? What we on? Come on, right now though. Come on, we on it. Come on. Come on.
She said some mindset.
Right. Come on. I'm fucking with you.
Oh my God, yo,
right back.
Bring it, yeah, bring it.
Why you ain't rapping?
Guys, I knew this some dreams and nightmares type shit.
Yeah, bring it.
Go ahead, let me hear that.
Renegade, yeah, this is the renegade. Get it right back in a minute. Got a bad bitch, she been a maid. She off in the crib, she clean shit. Clean this up. I don't even freestyle this shit, but I can get it right back. She clean the dick and I
you
get
know
it
you
back
be
and I'm on the
freestyling.
shit. No, only in the booth. Get it right back to the truth. Get it right back with the youth. Got us to dance on the shit. Get it right back and I got no.
Oh, hey.
She said, what about man? Got you. Yeah, that's her drum. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh, that wasn't yours?
I told him it wasn't.
Oh, we was grinding him up for no reason.
Nah, that's his charger. He gave it to, he sold it to her.
I need my piece when you
He gonna say he sold it to her.
Yes,
He gonna say he sold it to her. Now you tripping.
Hold on, y'all trying
Can
to...
I ask y'all questions? Can I ask y'all some questions on the panel? Pause the beat real quick.
Pause the beat. King Black got some questions.
Shout out to Real Little. Take your life to
No, we
fuck back.
about to get out of here.
As you
So ask
pulling
your
up to my
question.
crib,
Niggas
try to
answer
get your
that,
wife
John.
to fuck
I
back.
got 2 minutes to ask y'all this question. It's for all three of y'all. I be on y'all show. Why y'all ain't never come on my show?
Cause you never
invited
What
us.
day is your show, bro? My show was Friday.
What time?
Fly Day.
It's on that show?
My show was
I never
Fly
knew what
Day.
time your show was. If I
Just
knew
come to Fly Day. Why y'all never come to Fly Day?
Cause you never invited us, bro.
I don't really know what the vibe is for Fly Day.
What's happening this Fly Day?
Yo, Friday come on like 6 in the morning, bro. Like I don't be the fuck.
You gonna be in? You gonna be in tech? You gonna be in tech with us? What here? Oh, give me a hug.
I've been busy a little bit, but
See, that's why I don't fuck with y'all. Fuck with Sister Taleah. I don't fuck with y'all.
Say less.
I love y'all though. That's how you sign out.
I click my teeth. I'll click my teeth at the bottom.
All right, well, you already know what it is.
Bowling ball hitting the motherfucking pen.
John Morant.
You always trying
So
to
you
go
already know
bowling.
it's City of Dreams. Joe Ramsey, man. We closing out of this
Oh
joint.
shit, it's 6
We
o'clock.
appreciate everybody that came
Good
through.
night,
6 o'clock
y'all.
on the dot.
I gotta go. Yeah, go ahead. Pick up the microphone.
This
Yeah, 1
weekend,
second.
yes, everybody come out,
should've been on the
support
mic.
OBH Razor, Spill Entertainment.
Right.
You know, his vision and everything that he's doing in the city. I'm so glad that, you know, City Dreams, we're all able to
that
inspire
earth
each
shit.
other. You know, it's not about that community over competition. You know, I'm a favorite old head. I ain't paying nothing, no mind. It's about business. It's about the business, about putting our community back to where it's supposed to be. So, you know, much love to the young king. And everyone on here. So I will see y'all. We mobbing all weekend. Shout out to Groove Laws, May 7th. We're out Aston, PA. Kick off Summer League basketball camp. Salute to him and everything he's been doing. AAU leagues. Just tap in. All the flyers that are up there, they're all coming out. We got a press conference tomorrow. A crazy press conference at a school tomorrow. Young lady was beat up. Teacher was actually involved because it was her kid. The kids, one of the kids was the niece. I got the videos and everything. Child, we turn it up tomorrow. We turn it up tomorrow. Now the teacher is 3 o'clock as they come out. The whole thing, no, but the whole thing is that the teacher, her niece goes there. So she told the niece, she's like, yeah, that's her to the rest of the kids, boys and girls. Stompled this child. Stompled.
Remote learning.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what we do out here. We hit in the streets tomorrow.
Make sure y'all show up 3 o'clock, man.
School, get them a laptop.
34th and Fairness.